Ladies and gentlemen, we are now live with your boy QS Plays here. We are playing some Fortnite with my guy, That One Ninja. Let us know how you're doing today. It is Tuesday night. We are having a great week so far, all right? Hope you are too. We went ahead and changed up a few things on our other channels. I've been real busy with other things, and I don't want to pressure myself to just go live and not have any specific topics to talk about, or anybody in the chat to talk to, rather. So we want to get some more people in the chat, starting up some more topics. So what I'm gonna do is tomorrow on Wednesday, I'm gonna go ahead and go live for a few hours and talk about business. That was what we were gonna be talking about. So I have been putting a few quotes. The week's been flying by almost before my eyes, and I almost forgot what our topic was. So we're not gonna let that go. We are gonna have a few live streams, hopefully get some people in to talk about business, guys, and how it connects to life. Today we're just gonna go ahead and let the spirit flow and talk about whatever comes to mind with my boy Chase, and hopefully you do enjoy the stream. Try to get some W's. Let me go ahead and unmute real quick. Already, you there?
Yes, sir.
Bad. Appreciate you, my guy.
Oh yeah, always fun playing with you. Gotta get some
Hell
more
yeah.
dubs.
No doubt, I'm telling you. Yeah, you're right around that perfect age that I can relate to you real well and get some nice topics and discussions. It's one of my favorite things to do.
Right, I'll go ahead and let me give it.
Oh yeah, start up the, see if you can hear, because remember you weren't listening to yourself or my gameplay.
I can hear myself.
It's working now then. Let me shoot the gun. Oh wait, let me hit, can you hear my pickaxe?
Hold on, sorry. Somebody by me.
I just got knocked. Pickaxe.
Yeah, I hear you. I heard your pickaxe.
Okay. Okay, good. Then it's working. We'll see what happens after the stream. See if it deletes it.
Why you're not allowed to pickaxe on stream?
Was it two of them?
Yeah, they're right there. One of them's up top. They just bounced up. I don't know who the other one is, but I saw two sets of footsteps.
Can you get up there? Oh, there he is.
Oh, I'm dead. Oh, snap, I didn't die after that.
Take that launcher.
Yeah.
Maybe. They probably shoot you out the sky, but... Car. No.
Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can get some health in here or something first. Oh, I forgot that.
Yeah, you get 25 or something. Or 10.
Yeah, something better.
Better than nothing.
Yeah.
So yeah, like the number 12 of the 12 disciples. What I was trying to say earlier was the people around us are similar to the 12 disciples. We'll always have different traits. If you notice, they were all different type of characteristics, and there's like yeah, it's very interesting, and they're like part of the zodiac signs as well, and they're part of like the cycles of life, and cycles of the day. So throughout the day, you'll kind of feel like each one of these people, and if you noticed it, each one of these people are characters in your family or in society, and you've embodied part of them, you know. And so it's an interesting thing once you realize it, and what he was trying to say about loving them and all that, and yeah. And so the memory that's transferred through us is coming from our parents, and that's why it's in our face, you know, in our body, in our fears, and you can see it. I forgot what I was thinking about that earlier, what it was relating to. Oh yeah. And so whenever he says that there was only gonna be one that he needed to save, because there is only one that we can save at a time, or you are the only one that you realize at the time, because of experience. So none of this stuff I can say to you would make sense, and it barely does, only that I'm on the, you know, chat with you, and I'm kind of bringing up experiences to relate to. But until you actually like meet me in person and we go through some of these chats, then you really won't be able to feel the true experience of what it is, you know. And so like you have to ask the right question for it to make sense. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I have to relate to it, and you have to get the sign. He's dropping. Did it knock him? How do you get that?
Oh, he's on the low.
But there is another boar or something right there. He's right behind there.
Oh, this guy picked him up.
There's a guy right there. Behind that rock.
Oh, behind the rock? Okay.
Yeah.
That one.
Oh, yes. I missed every shot. My aim is so bad. Should we go over there? That's his buddy. Oh. It's the same guy.
That gun does not work like it's supposed to. What
Nah. It's alright. We were testing the mic, remember? And it is working.
Man. That is garbage.
So
I
what was
might
y'all's
be going,
message? You might be going what? Oh, I didn't ready up. You might be going to bed early, or what'd you say? Might have cut out. You might be going mute now. See if he's texting. Oh, he's talking.
Yo, you there? Can you hear me, kid?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me make sure I can save myself in the...
You should.
Yeah, I could. Okay, I can.
Okay, good.
I'm just making sure. What were you saying? My thing went out right when you were asking the question.
Oh, I just said, what was the message about today at y'all's?
It was pretty much how like you can feel that, or sometimes you might feel that God is not there, and like sometimes you might feel that it's your turn for like a reward of some sort. Like, why can't you have a nice car? Like you often wonder why you don't have a nice car.
Nice.
And you don't think, and you often think that God's not there with you in those types of
Correct.
situations. But the message was to keep, like, in a sense, keep repeating, he's right. He's right behind you. He's right
Mm,
behind you. He's right
mm-hmm.
behind you. And
Nice.
um, it was really cool. And dude, the cool part about it was like they're so like these first two people that talked in their message, it was like just weird. It sounded like corporation people. It really did. And
All right.
and
Found it.
all right, it sounded like just big corporation people, and they are big corporation people. Yeah, and
Right. Right.
the last guy that talked, he's a big corporation person, but it seemed like he was a little bit more genuine.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And like he actually seemed like, out of the three, he seemed like the only genuine one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And but anyway, he was talking about uh, how he was talking about the story of where Lazarus was dying, and Mary and Meredith, they asked of Jesus to hurry up and come over there and save Lazarus. And they said that he procrastinated, that he kind of, on his journey, he waited 2 extra days at one of the places before he continued his journey, and that by the time he got there, that Lazarus had died,
Died. Mm-hmm.
and that Mary was weeping, and she was asking, why didn't you hurry up, and that he started crying as well, and that he was crying because he feels her pain as well. But so the
Shoot,
guy
there's a
was
guy right
saying,
here.
yeah,
Oh shit! His teammate. His teammate's somewhere around there. Wait, where's his teammate? Was that
no,
you
I think I
shooting
got.
me?
No. I shot my one of my goos over there.
Yeah, that's what hit me.
Oh,
Oh,
there's
it
his
could have
buddy
been his
coming.
boy. Oh, he sees me.
Yeah.
Should we run? All right.
Yeah, run.
You sure?
I don't know. I heard him use the zip line. I thought he sounded like he was up above us.
He's right here.
Yeah, he's already somewhere. Good shit. I'm back
Let me
around this
back up
corner.
over there. Yeah.
Yeah. But so they had, in a sense, thought Jesus was not with him, like he didn't care for him or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a half shield right here if you want, and a med kit. Oh, there's some minis too. You can probably take it at full health. But anyway, he ended up weeping with her, and that it was just like, after that had happened, she asked him why he didn't do this or whatever, and then all of a sudden he gets up and he goes to the tomb where Lazarus was, and told him to open up the boulder, and resurrected him.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just like, in a sense, the story was
There goes
to.
that thing.
Oh yeah, okay. It was to, in a sense, the story was to show that that even though that it looks like he's not with us at all times, or sometimes he is with us at all times, and when we hurt, he hurts as well. But we're hurting more of like a flesh, because we're human, so we're hurting more of like because of our mistakes.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And but as long as you just keep saying he's right behind me, or like he's
That's
like, he's
correct.
behind us, then you kind of keep that thought instilled in your mind, and it kind of just in a sense pushes the negative out of the way after a while.
Correct. So this has a little bit to do, or kind of actually a lot to do, what we were talking about the
Well,
cycles.
no, so well, yeah, but actually, the main thing that got me was when he was talking. It was like one of the first maybe 5 minutes. He was talking about a story on what he was gonna say, and he goes, "Man, honestly, I was driving here and I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna talk about. Like, what's the message? Not driving there, like not the day before, but like he was saying, like he was making his way to Panama City."
Right, right, right.
Our Fort Walton, and which is the church is spread out through Fort Walton, Panama City area. There's 5 of them, and so he went to the main one in Fort Walton, and he was saying that he was trying to figure out what to say, and that he's like, man, and honestly, this works, and this is what you have to do. He's like, look, I have a pen and paper wherever I go, and he goes, whenever I hear a word, I write it down. Whenever I hear something, I write it down. And he goes,
That's right.
and then figure it out what the message is gonna be about. You know what I mean? And I was
So
like, dude, that's just what DJ said.
so everybody that's alive is gonna go through this void, and it's because no matter what throughout the day, you can't be 100% enlightened, like in an enlightened state. Meaning, there's people around you that are gonna let you down, and you're gonna have to bring yourself back to the truth and happiness, and that's the cycle. That's behind you. That's when you have to say he's behind you, and that's gonna be every day. It's gonna be throughout
Right.
different times. And so there's a lot that he was saying and a lot to cover there. So we can't really I can't really stop on one topic, but there's every message will come back together and meet. That's one thing that also everything meets up, and it's for a reason. So that's good
True.
that you went there. And like for what we talked about yesterday, you could have you could also look back at what the other people were saying at a different light, because our talk yesterday could have helped you see this guy's message. Oh shit, this guy's
Definitely
message a little
right.
bit
Yeah.
differently. You see what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. And I was thinking that I was thinking a little bit of that too, and because I feel like when I go to church, I think I might have said this last night, but I feel like when I go to church, the message might not be for me, but I can still learn something from it. You know what I mean?
Correct.
And then I can take it with me wherever I go, and so like that's why I feel like sometimes that's why like one of the reasons I go to church, just because like being there in person, I can have a discussion with somebody afterwards, and we'll talk about, hey, like, what did you think about this or whatever, you know what I mean? And then I can kind of come to conclusions on, on some stuff, and I don't know, just
Right. Well,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
well, that's one of the main things. Like for us to get anything like out of life, we have to have the right question. We have to have the right key, so to speak.
Right.
You can't just blindly think or expect people or life to give you what you want. You have to ask. It goes with ask and you shall receive.
Right.
And
Yeah.
and so you have to be honest with yourself and with everybody around you. Like, I feel this way, I need to know this, and then you can know it. It goes with everything.
True.
You can have
Right.
it as
Yeah.
well. And it just depends who you ask. Like, if you ask me, I can tell you a bunch of stuff about spiritual stuff. If you want to know about banking, or I can't tell you shit. I can tell you
Right.
who to
Right.
call and stuff like that, because I know a lot of people who are in the banking industry, or what not to do with banking.
Very true.
Or certain stuff. I've actually studied just about everything, so I could tell you quite a bit about banking and stuff. But I just gave that for like a reference.
True.
I can't tell you anything about algebra per se. You know,
There's
I
a
could
crown
know
over
about
to our-
sacred geometry. Here goes a guy right here by me.
There's a crown to our right. I kind of want to go after it.
Okay, you would go for it if you want. And I'll follow you.
No, he's gone. He's gone. He's gone. He's disappeared.
Okay.
Where's your guy at?
Oh, there's 2 of them. Oh wait, okay. There's one up top and one on the bottom.
Oh, okay. I see him.
Knocked that
Ooh,
one.
somebody sniped him.
I sniped him.
Oh, nice.
Where are you at?
I'm on top of the mountain looking down at you.
I'm going to the tornado. There's another guy over here somewhere. I don't know where he's at though. Oh, he's in here with me now. So like yesterday, you were asking some good questions, and so I was kind of covering too much ground to get you kind of hyped up, so we can.
Well, no, I was getting hyped up because you kind of, in a sense, you kind of, you kind of reassured me on some things that I was already, that I believe in, and then you kind of helped clarify a few things, and I just that I've kind of been wondering, you know what I mean, and then let's say that. And that's just because I feel like I'm agreeing. I agree with what you said last night. There's gonna probably be some people that don't agree with what you said. You know what I mean?
Oh, tons.
But for me, the experiences that I've been through, and the way that you answered the questions and we're talking about it, it was more of an answer than I've heard in fucking my 32 years of existence. It was just a bigger, I don't know, it was like a
deeper truth.
Yeah,
deeper meaning.
Yeah.
You could say deeper meaning.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely. That's what it's definitely about, man.
And then like just tonight though, when that guy said the pen and paper on how you'll, and talking about how you can
Guy up in here.
write down your thoughts and stuff, and then you can, make a sense of it afterwards. But main thing is to write it down. After he said that, you said that, it was
Yeah, that was crazy.
yeah, it was pretty bad. It was pretty badass. It was a little crazy for me. I was tripping.
Yeah, we're all gonna learn the same way, and eventually they're gonna have to get it too. So.
There they are on the top of the mountain over there. The other guy's over by us. Oh. Where's the other guy?
Somebody else shooting. You need splashes? I got splashes.
Oh, somebody's shooting at us. Go. Somebody's sniping. Somebody's sniping
I
at
saw
us.
that.
He's coming in. He's coming towards us.
Are you good?
For the most part.
It's
Probably gonna be above us. Here they come.
I'm going down. Oh shit. Oh, the sniper's still out there. Come over here. Oh wait, never mind. Oh no, he's behind you. I messed up. I should have waited.
We're gonna still.
He shot the bot. Dang it. I think that's what happened.
I can still wait for just a second, and that guy, there's still a kill I can get.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, I'm waiting for her to give it to me. Oh, I did give it to me now. Okay, cool. He gave it to me. Sweet.
Okay. Yeah, that goes with like everybody has to get it in their own time. It can't like these levels have to be reached at a certain age. You know,
Right.
that's a
I,
weird truth that it's unfortunate because you wish you can know everything when you're younger to be able to make it better, but you just can't because you don't have the experiences yet. You haven't asked the right questions. You haven't lived life fully, and that's what it's about: is living. The truth comes when you get the full experience of life, and the
very
mind and
true.
body completion is when you have no void. You have to get rid of all that fear. You know, that's what he's talking about, is what you think Jesus is not there. That's fear. Everybody has that. After you have sex, after you eat, after you get a house, you go to the backyard and you're scared. After you have sex, you think you're gonna have a baby.
Right.
After you get full, you think you're gonna get fat. Um, After you take a shower, you think you're gonna get dirty. After everything, there's always a cycle. You can never be
Right.
completely satisfied with life and happy until you find the truth. You know, and the truth is that we're governed by a bunch of faculties, not us. That is the body. The body has a bunch of different organs and things that control us, that our mood, and then we're governed by the other people's moods that made us. So we also made them through manifestation. If we believe what they say, then we're doing what they want. You know what I mean? So I believe
Right.
in a DNA regeneration where you can change the way you look, change the way you feel in different ways through truth and knowledge. You know, I could put it a lot of different ways, but I'm trying to make it easy for you.
No, you're good.
So that the looks on our face goes back thousands of years. So that's how we know that memory transfers through water, through your DNA. You know, you're a baby through the
Right.
organs, genitalia. You know what I mean? That's the most powerful area of your chakra. And when we connect the mind, the body, and the heart together, that's the full experience of life. That's it. That's full consciousness. And technically, that's what Jesus asks you to do. And when they're not connected, you feel void.
Hmm. Very
Okay.
true.
Okay. And it's easy to get these feelings down. It's not all of what your parents told you. It's not all of what the church told you. It's not all of what the school told you. It's not all of what your girlfriends told you. It's just a few feelings in your body. That's it. Breathing, understanding. You're not about to die. Everything is gonna be okay. You know, usually you're suffering from anxiety, heartbreak, can't pay a bill, need a better job, uh, people hate you on your Facebook, whatever it is. You know what I mean? So you think that's life, but that's not life. You're not living if you're doing that, trying to get a better job and trying to get a better house and trying to please somebody. You're not living.
Right.
You see what I mean? Jesus didn't ask
I
you to
do.
do that. So that's how I know the truth. And when I can look at people and see them, see their health, see their eyes, and I know if they're living the truth. They don't have to lie to me. And I'm not going to tell them anything. I'm not like that. You know what I mean? I could look at their Facebook
Yeah.
page. I can hear their footsteps. I can smell them. I can smell how sweaty they are. If it's a good sweat. I
Right.
know what good sweat smells like. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know,
Good sweat smells good. I love it. There's nothing better.
definitely.
We might die here. Behind you. He's going for the same guy, I think.
Oof.
GG's.
Oh, that's close.
We get,
Um. But yeah, dude. No, like it's
smells control a lot too.
like when
Our
like when
five
you just
senses
said.
control all of our feelings. So we get to heighten up our five senses, then we get to control those and understand them, you understand life. Simple as that. Five senses control your perception. Everything is in perception. All you know is by memory and perception. That's eyesight and feeling. Okay? Light. Light is all we are. All you know is light. That's what you see. You can hear stuff, but you won't believe it until you see it. You know? So
Right.
you are governed by your sound as well. So all this stuff is very important. But mostly light. Our perception is mostly light. And that's why Jesus always explains that the light is important.
You want those minis?
Yeah. What is this thing?
That's a shield bubble. Nobody can shoot you from the
Let me
outside,
light
but you
this.
can.
Where'd those minis go? Oh, for real. But when they come in here, they can shoot you, right?
Yeah, right. So it's always good to like kind of throw it in front of you or behind you in a sense, because
So you can
like if
walk
you
in and out.
yeah, and they have to come all the way to you to get inside the bubble. You know what I mean? If you throw it like right where, well no, if you throw it like right where you are, you're in the center of the bubble, and the bubble's huge as fuck. But if you throw it like behind you and the people are in front of you, then like you're gonna be at the edge of the circle, so you'll be guarded, and meaning they'll have to come all the way to you to get in the circle.
We're coming back
Literally.
up here to grab the balloon. It's right here by the pool. If you don't know, right by the pool. There's one on the top and one on the bottom.
What are you grabbing?
This the balloon thing, the zip line. Yeah. Now we can head to this vault. I got one key. Do you got one? Oh wait, no, I don't got a key.
Neither one of us do. Crap.
Yeah, so these are just advanced spirituality topics. I call them mind and body completion. In order to get the full experience of life, you have to have a mind and body completion, and that's all you really want. Like, if you're curious, you just want to know about life. If you have fear, your just lack of information is fear. You know, there's nothing to ever be afraid of, not even death, because the information we know about death is good as well. So if you just don't have enough information about it, then you'd be afraid of it.
Right.
But all we know is that the people who die, they don't feel shit.
Right.
So only thing you feel is what you feel. You know, you might be sad, but they don't feel shit anymore.
Right.
And most of the time, right before they died, they didn't feel shit, except blissfulness and maybe happiness if they were on a roller coaster or something similar.
The dopamine thing.
Yeah. They definitely reached the freaking highest level right before they died, because from fear is the same as like a big huge rush adrenaline. So yeah, they were definitely excited. But you just never know, and so it's not like you can speculate to do any of that. I mean, you can
Yeah,
speculate.
That's why I kind of want to do DMT, because I think it's either MDMA or DMT that
Releases that chemical that I was telling you about.
releases that
Exactly.
chemical.
Yep, that's the God chemical, or the God drug. I forgot what they call it. But yep, that's definitely the
Yeah,
one.
I definitely want to do that. Maybe ayahuasca too. I just don't know why people have
It
trip out
changes
like they do
people's
on
lives,
ayahuasca.
bro. I mean,
Right? Yeah.
but if you have like a lack of experience in life, or if you go into it in a real bad state, it's not gonna do much. It might even like do the opposite.
Fuck, you're right.
So We need to go find some people, right? What do you think?
Yeah.
We can get in this. We can go up top on the top of there. Flying up there, maybe?
Yeah.
There is shots up to the northwest, I believe it is. Try to get as high as I can, though. Oh, you already did? You got high?
No, you're not as high. I'm not as high as you.
Okay. I was thinking going here, but I don't know, or going here. But I don't know. I kind of feel like going further out now. It's up to you. Oh, there is a guy right there. Should we go for him? I got those hands. I'm gonna shoot him.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Actually, he shot me and he went under. Oh, okay. He went.
Oh, I see him. I'm gonna see if I can snipe him. Oh, he got me. Damn it.
He's got aimbot. You mean splash you?
No, it's alright. I'm minis.
I hit him a couple times.
Oh, I got my guy a couple times. He's in the storm now. There's still a guy below us, and there's a guy in the storm, or the tornado.
Oh, he's right at the. He's right there. He's not even in the tornado. You see him? I see him. He's standing right there trying to see if he can shoot at us. No, he went in the tornado. He might be coming at us. He's coming up top.
Oh, almost done. Oh, trying to heal.
Oh no! I didn't know that I would. I didn't know I would take damage. I took fall damage. I thought I had took. It's too up.
Hey, go to the lobby. I gotta help. You thought what?
I had used the grappler thing too, and I guess I touched the edge and it didn't give me my like abilities. So I died from fall damage. Oh, you gotta take a break?
Just for like 5 minutes. My brother, I gotta help my brother get this dresser inside.
Sounds perfect. I'm gonna take a smoke
Yeah,
break.
it'll be like it'll be like 5 minutes.
Bet. We'll be back. Do us a favor and hit that like button if you haven't already. We will get into some more topics. Try to get on track. We need to get on track with these W's. All right, let's see what we got here. It doesn't show any likes. We are getting into some enlightenment topics, guys. Hopefully you enjoy. Some spirituality. When is Halloween? I don't even, and I think it's the 31st. But like, see what type of business stuff are we gonna talk about tomorrow? That's funny how he was talking about, or you gotta wing it whenever you speak, or sometimes you gotta wing it. I honestly feel like that's the best. What the hell? My eyes are freaking burning so bad. Oh, it's crazy. Was I not blinking? Got my hat. Ah, damn, I might not be able to stay on the stream. I'm too tired, I think. Shit, again. My eyes are just burning too hard whenever I stay up too late. That's a clear indication. So it's hard to tell whenever I'm tired because I got so much energy and like everything day and night gets mixed up and I don't know what the hell I should do sometimes as far as like stopping and listening to my actual body. So that's how I have to listen to it by following the signs like that, and my mind will start getting a little bit confused. But I have to take a nap throughout the day normally, and that helps me out a lot. Because I like to stay up late and then do work and then get up early. Most of the time, my best times are early in the mornings to do most of my work. I can get everything done like at 4 or 5 in the morning. That's legit. Yep. This dude had to go move some furniture right now. You know how that goes. You know how that goes. DK is on Twitch. What's up, my guy? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good. It is Tuesday. What you doing awake? Isn't it late up there? Or were you in New Zealand? You're not the one from New Zealand, right? Oh, you got no school this week? Why aren't my messages showing up over here though? They are showing up. Okay. That's awesome. And so do you want to get on or what? Do some trios with my guy? I'll just kick him real quick. Nah, he's taking a quick break. He'll be right back. You already on? Okay, okay. Let me get you in the mix. Did you have you don't have a mic, do you? I forgot. That's all right if you don't have a mic. I just remembered. Yeah, I haven't slept that much, so we're gonna wing it. Okay, okay. I done forgot your name already, DK. I mean, request to join. Are you Xbox or Banana? I think you're Banana. Come on. How am I supposed to guess? I could know by the day. Let's see. Call me. I'm pretty sure it was call me. 656. What? No, it can't be that one because I don't. Maybe did you play with Jack? It's X. It's not Xbox either. What is this? What is that message? It's kind of funny. Quack quack. Wrong. I know that's wrong. I know that one was wrong. Alright. I know it's banana now. It's definitely banana. That is absolutely for sure. Yeah, it's because it's banana. No, it ends with the 5. None of these end with the A. Yeah. Bet you that's it. Yeah, that's it. He's still got the best skin in on. Remember, I like the fruits. Was it the fruit? Banana's a fruit, right? Dude dances, banana's a fruit. Loser fruit. Is it a loser fruit or a winner fruit? What you mean, who is it? My Jack, that's my son. You must have played with my son. You talking about this guy? Didn't you play him that day? I think you did. Really? No, maybe we didn't. That's right, because we went to school. I don't remember. Yeah, that's my little son. He's 6. Remember I told you? Oh, no, he's 7. 7 now. 'Cause you're 10. 7 or 8. Let me see where my boy Will should be here in like the next couple minutes. No, I remember. Oh, you do remember. He showed up that day. He probably showed up that day and played on the something. That's pretty wild. Oh, I bet you we played a long time ago and you added me. That's correct. You are younger than me. Remember, you're 10. I'm older than your son. Yeah, you are. Yeah, because my son's 7. So you did a followage.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I have any. If it'll show like how long you've been following. You're 11. No, you're 12. I already did 10, 11, and 12. Those are my 3 tries.
No, you're 12.
What the heck?
Still got the live feed on, yes.
Yeah, I'm trying to guess this guy. I think I played with him and my son. He played with my son a long time ago, and then he hops in the chat and we played together a couple times.
You talking about Banana?
Yeah, Banana. He don't got a mic. Okay, so he's
Well, that's Bananas.
exactly.
B is for banana. Banana.
I'm not gonna be able to guess this age. What? See what I can. Off of what I know here. You're 15. 15. Final guess.
I'm about to say 11.
I already said 11. So then it's 9. 9. Alright. I already said just about every number in the freaking numerical calendar.
Is Banana talking?
Nah, he's just doing the chat. I can see his chat.
Oh, that's right. You said you didn't have. Okay, yeah, you didn't have.
13. I said 13. 11, 12, 9, 10. Yeah, 10, 11, 12. Mic is broken. I
Dude,
said
the fire.
12. You're totally right. I freaking didn't want to say 13 for some reason. I don't know why. That's interesting. Well, I couldn't have guessed that one off from no good clues there. I'm not a freaking psychic. I did say 13, maybe. Thought I did. Cause I know I said 10, 11. First I thought you were 10. I said 13. Yeah, that was my third try. I said 10, 11, 12, 13, 10, 11, 12. No, I said 12. Trying to remember. Remember I told you that you should, because one of my things was I used to be afraid to forget stuff. Once I started getting all this freaking knowledge, I was like, dude, I just gotta remember this stuff, bro. So I'm gonna forget it, and I would get pissed if I couldn't write it down or I forgot it. I'd have to sit there for hours trying to remember it. Well, I realized that it was it's almost impossible, or it really is impossible to forget anything. Anything you see, hear, pretty much anything. And even the memory transfers over into, like I said.
So what, you just had to tap into your brain to remember it? Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm. There's different ways tons of different ways to remember it, but basically tapping in. Yep. Because I found that I could remember everything. Movies, everything, bro.
Dude, I can remember a lot of stuff, but it's hard for me to remember stories of the Bible. And I can only remember a few of them, and this was one of them that I could remember tonight, which was really cool.
Hello?
Yep.
Oh, I was getting a number. Is this for Charles? It's for Chuck. Oh, it's for Chuck. No. This is a different number. He got a new number. I don't know if people keep calling for Charles or Chuck. No. This is the wrong number. No problem, brother. Peace. Motherfucker. I always thought that was a spam number. And it's this freaking... Oh, he's calling back. You're kidding me. He's special needs, bro. You got the...
Who?
Hey, I think you got the wrong number. Well, I mean, I know you got the wrong number. Yeah, try to delete. Okay, sorry. No, you're... Yeah, he's got some... He said, I can't hardly see. He sounded like broken. Exactly like broken. That's why I thought it was broken. I was like, what the fuck? Broken's been calling me before he had my number? That shit freaked me out for a second. But then he goes,
Dude, yeah, it's funny though. Keith will sometimes play people. He is so like, he is so like.
We need to get to him. Oh, he's right there.
Oh, straight ahead. Okay.
Let's go over there too.
He is like so aware of his condition.
I'm telling you, bro.
It's so funny because.
Well, one thing I realized, there is no actual condition in the world. Nothing. So we're all broken down in different ways, and there's you can evolve in every way, and there's ways to do it.
Well, I guess from his point of view, and I don't know. I guess this is how I would view it. That in his sense, he was born with certain chromosomes and without certain chromosomes, and so the ones that he's born without, are ones that make a brain function normal.
Right. Well, you
And-
are right. There are some like extreme that are like impossible to get to, like the highest level, or like we were talking about earlier. But we can get them to a normal at least, or a semi normal state. And unless
Right, I
they're
think, like,
vegetables or something, then
Right.
that's different. Like we're not talking about brain dead, like fetus, you know, having severe trauma
Right.
to the fetal. We're talking about just human beings who have been labeled as mentally, you know, challenged or
Challenged,
dyslexic
right.
or whatever. Like tons of different words. So yeah, they are. I mean, there's labels and stuff like that, but they're all the same, I would say. And they're not like they're. We all have something, basically, is what I'm trying to say.
I feel like shrooms would help him a lot, but at the same time, I feel like there's certain times though I feel like that
Banana love.
he just
loves
can't
that.
comprehend certain things, and that's in a
Yeah,
that's in a,
he'll never be able to do it either. Like, not in his
Right.
state and with the people he's in. He would require lots of help. He's not like an average person.
But
So
you
I'm not
got,
saying
but
it
he,
like that.
it's so weird. But it's so weird though because he does know, and it's
You gonna
like
get
it's
on
so
down?
funny because he'll be like he'll be like, man, I hate being fucking retarded. That's what he. Like, that's
Oh
what he literally
yes,
says.
he did say that. Yeah, don't say that.
He literally
Remember?
says that. Yeah. Oh man. Fuck,
He told me not to say that, but
he'll even say that. He'll say that.
I know. I heard it.
And then and it's so funny though. What's funny though is that at
I'm going,
the
like,
baseball games,
dangerously over here.
at the baseball games when we're playing with other special needs kids,
Yeah.
like he knows that we have to take it real easy on some of them. Like some of them aren't there,
Uh huh.
and he'll be like, "Yeah, she," and then he'll say the word. You know what I mean?
What?
And I was like, "What, dude? Oh my god!
my
bro.
God!
He's calling this
so
girl out.
weird.
Bro. It's hilarious.
What he
though,
is? Yeah, pretty much.
So because he's so aware of it. He is so aware of his situation and his condition.
Well,
as
see,
far as,
remember
like,
I said it's levels? He even know there's a level. He's like, she's worse
Right.
than me, so
Yes.
so we're getting down to truth here. You know what I mean? It boils down to
Yes,
levels. Like
Yep.
and if we were to all learn these little. I'm not gonna be able to hit him. Okay. Yeah.
Which I mean, because we'll go out and we've gone out and had beers and stuff, and somebody's over here by me.
Take some damage. Are they up top or what? Oh no.
I got one of them
Where's the other one at? Oh, he's in here.
over there. I got another one.
Got him.
Oh, nice.
Got the other one.
Oh, we got
Was there some hills over there? Oh, banana got knocked. Dang it. It's alright. He must have just got on it. He has to warm up a little bit, I'm sure.
There's some,
Well, he was in shambles pretty hard. Should I go get those? Yeah. Wait, what should I get?
No.
Okay.
I got these splashes right outside.
Alright.
But
Should we run to the thing or what?
say that again.
Should I put this bouncer to get to the thing or not?
No, we can just run over there. We can save it if you want.
Okay. That dude is calling me again. I'm gonna have to block that number, I guess.
Call him back. No, here. Tell him to call. Oh man, I was about to say.
I tell him to call. What's his name's number?
Yeah.
Should I do that? Yeah. He'll think it's him, bro. I bet you they'll think. I bet you they'll become best friends,
I
bro.
swear you should, bro. You should, dude. Here, I can give you.
It'd
you
be
should answer,
evil.
bro.
I think
You
I
should
got
answer,
his
bro.
number. Nah, I just did. I
dude,
put it on
this is the- be like,
speakerphone.
Alright, be like, I think this is the
See
number
if
you
that's
should
why we
call.
got blocked. Remember for less. What if we go mute again? And that's the reason why, because somebody was talking like that.
Oh, man.
I don't think that's why though. If he calls back, I'm gonna answer and put it on speakerphone to test it out.
Right.
There's a truck right there. You can grab that truck to check it to see if it's any good.
Oh, you should save those, Banana. You might need those in the situation.
Cobra. DMR.
Ooh.
Bolt action cycle. Okay, I got the DMR. What is he throwing? The bouncers? What are you throwing? What are you doing? Come on, you ready to get out of here or what? Okay. Guys right there, far. You gonna get ahead or what?
Okay, never mind.
Knocked one.
Okay, shoot, let's go back then.
I'm missing every shot though.
That's alright.
Now I think I'm gonna be able to get the shot. Alright, I'm gonna bounce out. I got this bounce thing. Oh shit, I just dropped through it. Should I throw it down? Oh, it's not landing. I can throw it over here, I think.
There's another guy that's gonna come back and further their stuff.
Alright, I'm using this to get away. Oh man, I'm gonna go to this area right here. Are you gonna be able to heal? Dang it, there's a guy by me. But that's alright, I think I can get away. Oh, I'm going to banana. We're in shambles. We're in major shambles here. Ladies and gentlemen. It's not looking too good. Zombie
I
is.
thought they might have cut
Heavy
me off.
Ninja is. Did you talk to Zombie today? Oh shit, there's a guy on me!
Oh, snap. He's almost down. He's almost down.
There's two of them though.
Where the fuck are they?
Dang it, he's running around good. Oh shit. I knew it. He's right above me.
I got you.
These are coming up. He has one of those freaking stupid guns that shoots him down. He was actually pretty good with it though. Dang, this is getting hard.
Yeah.
No, I was telling him I didn't take a nap after all.
No.
No, so I freaking woke up like at 6 in the morning and been up since then.
Dang.
So whenever I get to, oh, he's good with that bitch. Damn, he's a pro with that motherfucker.
Was crazy.
This dude is pro with that bitch. Did you see that?
And he's got a crown. Yeah, he's got a crown on right now. He didn't even grab that crown.
Trippy dreams. He's freaking pro level with this, with whatever he's using.
Wow, that's crazy.
I guess we'll play at least one more. Try to catch a W. If we focus, we should be able to. eyes aren't burning that bad anymore. So you can hear me though yesterday, but you can still hear the stream. Okay. I can hear some echoing now. 11, 12, 15, 10. I did skip 13. That's what it was. Yep. That is correct. Try it. Are you watching the stream or what? Because I can hear a lot of echo. But remember, I think that's when I'm in the battle bus for some reason. Some weird stuff going on. Today's Tuesday. It feels, because of that holiday, it feels like it's weird. I don't know. Threw my whole week off. And I don't even like understand. I don't have any schedules.
Yeah, my bad. I don't know if you're talking to me or not. I was trying to get some food ready for a second for my dog. Let's see.
Should we go to sleepy now?
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay. No, I was just talking out loud because my mind isn't as strong as it could be. And a lot of it is because of the there's like some polar shifts, or whenever you're going through like an awakening or a breakthrough and you're trying to figure some stuff out, your body will become real tired, especially when you're learning. Your body becomes real tired and you can't like have as much energy as before, and you're dragging, and you'll lose track of the day and the night because you're having to take naps and stuff like that. And so that's kind of how I am. I'm getting out of one, and so now I'm staying up too late and I can't figure out. Because then after that you'll get a whole bunch of energy and you can stay up for like a long time. You can do a bunch more work. You can utilize that energy.
So what do you do? What are you gonna do in this situation? So
if you force it, like I could try to force myself to stay up and I'll mess up. But I'm just gonna go to sleep. You mean like that or what?
no, I'm saying like I don't know. I thought you were never mind. I thought you were saying something a little different, honestly.
A lot of learning the truth is like just being able to listen to your bodies and those senses. Like use the restroom when you need to use the restroom. Don't hold it. Eat when you need to eat. Don't eat too much. Just eat a little bit. Drink water when you're thirsty. All these little things that you don't realize, those are actually what are affecting you the most. You hold your restroom for too long. That affects your mind, and you start not realizing it because you do it too much and over, and then it messes up your digestive system, and your stomach hurts, and you get too full, and then your stomach, it's a cycle,
Right.
But it all boils down to being able to listen to your body. It's a simple. Do what your body says. You clean your body, you'll feel yourself start itching, you're sweating, all that stuff. Little signs. Body gets tired, your neck hurts, go to sleep, lay down, stretch your body. If you've been sleeping too long, your body will hurt. You can't be laying around all the time or else your body will hurt as well. Everything is about balance. So that's how we know. Oh shit, there he is. Let's see. Welcome to QS Plays. We are now live. Can we help you?
Can you help me, please?
How can I help you? Oh yeah. Are you at a facility? Are you at a house? Assistant living home. Okay, I was wondering. Well, I believe the number that you were calling has been changed because it is in our system, but it seems that we're no longer providing for that company anymore. We're actually only providing for a limited amount of clients, and they're no longer with us. I'm sorry. Yeah, we can't because the number you were calling has been changed. Yes, sir. I'm so sorry.
Put the phone closer to the mic.
You can definitely try 911. Yes. I would do that if I were you. Can you hear me?
No, tell him to call this. Tell him I got the number to call.
Hello? I could give you another number to try, but I don't know if you want to write it down. He's trying 911 right now, I think on like three-way or something. I'm gonna just have to hang up.
What is he trying to get? You got to put the phone a little closer. I can't hear him.
Why you didn't? Dang it!
It's hard to hear.
Oh, okay. Fuck, I had it too far.
What was he saying?
He said he was locked in the basement. I was like, what the hell? He said he's locked in the basement and they got the lights all cut off on him. He was an old man. And then I said, are you in the house? He goes, no, I'm in an assisted living. And then I go, oh, okay, that's why. And that's why I said, we don't provide for you. I was thinking, because he thought he was calling like an insurance guy. That's right. I keep getting all these insurance people. So the person who number I had before mine was like insurance agent or something.
Yo, wait, give me that.
Are y'all lagging?
Give me that number. Let me
I think they're messing with me. I think he is from Florida too.
Bro, will you give me that number that you
Let me see.
That he's calling you from? I'm gonna call in the morning and report that shit. I wanna see if I can figure it out.
No, it's in Maryland. That's so weird. 1-410-714-2024. He's called me a bunch of
410-714-2024.
Yeah. He called me a bunch of times, and I was like, man, this bill collector, how did he... I swore I had seen him on my other phone. That's what's weird.
Maybe you should call him back and find out if he got in touch with 911. You'd be surprised, dude. Some assisted living place, dude.
What if they are?
Dude,
those people are crazy in there, though. They think everybody's.
Some of them are, but some of them are smart, dude.
True. I mean, they probably are getting tortured and shit. We're just like, fuck it, we don't care.
Oh my, dude, yeah, dude. Some of them are, bro.
They put that boy in the basement because he was acting up. He was trying to call his boy Chuck and let him know. Chuck is like a case manager or something, I think.
Wow, that's so funny that he got your number, dude.
No, but I did hear somebody say your case. Man, yeah, it is weird. Well, I just got a new number though. No, I got a new number just recently.
Yeah, I got a new number not too long ago. I mean, it's been a couple years, but it was for some dude named John, and I've been getting all these messages. Hey John, you want to sell this property? Hey John.
You mean like at the first month or a couple years?
No, that still goes on, dude.
Whoa, that's weird.
Yeah.
No, I just got mine literally like about 2 weeks ago, max or something.
Bro, these fools keep. I mean, there's always different numbers too. Be spamming my phone.
Are you stuck over there or what? Why are you over there?
I'm actually saving that thing and making sure. I was gonna. I'm tripping.
I'll be tripping about all this, boo. Like everything's for a reason, but it's not like a major reason. Like the stuff that's major is gonna come to your heart like immediately. You know, you're gonna know it. But I see how this can like be like, man, maybe we need to save this guy. But nah,
I
usually
really
it's
just
not
want to
like that.
give him Keith's number.
We need to save our fucking stuff. Yeah, no shit, I kind of did too.
Oh my god. Keith,
But-
when you hear this, you're gonna get a phone call, buddy.
What if they knew each other or something, bro?
Oh gosh.
He's like, I've been to your assisted living place.
Right.
We just need to follow Banana. This guy is a pro. I knew he was 13 too. All the
Sure
pros
he's
are
a pro.
13.
You better show me something good then. I'm counting on you, kid. You're a pro.
Nah, he said I got it. He doesn't like pressure though. He doesn't. He's not like me.
Where is he at?
Going to take care of that lightweight.
Yeah.
I could throw one of these bouncers down. If you think we should go to Banana or anything. Oh, there's a rift right here. I'm gonna take it. Oh shit! It just disappeared. But there's a truck over here too, though. I'm gonna grab it.
Wheezy here. I'm in studio.
He said Wheezy or something. I'm gonna say Wheezy. You know Wheezy over here. A white Wheezy. But I said there's a white Wheezy over here. Dude, Banana's steady going to a fight with his old little trusty helper. And I don't know if that's a good idea.
Oh man.
Oh shit, I just left my car. Let my car go. Where'd that guy go?
I don't know. Where did he go? Oh, there's some people over here.
Does he have a friend? Oh, there's two people over there?
Yeah, there's 2 people. 3 people.
3 people. Oh, you mean over there by you?
Yeah.
Are you gonna kill him?
I got one of them. No, I didn't. Fuck, I almost got him. Get over with him.
I didn't even look at the other guy.
No, those 2 different teams.
I wasn't even looking to the back of me though. Oh, yeah, that
Just
makes
two different
sense. There's
teams.
2 different teams. They were just DMRing.
I was trying to get away from the team that was snapping, like just that happened, and I ran into the other team because I was getting hit from somewhere.
Dang. I guess we could try one more. I'm like,
Man, it's hard to play with nobody with a mic. With somebody with no mic, man.
Yeah, it's a little bit harder, but it's still, we still technically should have been able to secure that a little bit better, but I didn't get any good tags. But he does run off a little bit.
Does he ever
I
get
don't know.
kills?
Did you just start or did you? Yeah, I think he does. I'm not sure. Probably not. Quite honest, these dudes. Yeah. So you didn't. What time did you go to that thing?
It was at 6 o'clock.
It's only an hour, 2 hours.
No, it was about 3 hours.
Oh, okay, that's pretty long.
Yeah, that's from 6 to 9.
Damn. Yeah, usually they're pretty long for some reason, but
Well, this one had the music for like there was music for like 30 minutes, and then there was the actual sermon, and then afterwards there was just like a little bit more praise, and then there was like maybe 20 minutes of eating, 30 minutes of eating.
Gotcha. I was gonna say they'll usually have a little eating and stuff. Cookies at least.
Yeah, that first night was bomb, dude. They had like 4
Should we
different
go to the same
selections.
spot or wait, where should we go? DK, I mean, yeah, DK, you wanna mark? DK, where we going? All right. DK don't give a damn. He might have left. I forgot. Is DK from New Zealand? Are you from New Zealand? You can't be from New Zealand. He might be from New Zealand.
New Zealand.
I'm gonna land with DK. Ooh, we got a team over here. It's gonna be tough, DK. You're gonna get rushed. DK, don't rush him, DK.
I think he wants to.
Knocked one, DK.
Oh, nice.
There's another one behind me though. There's two
Oh,
of
he's
them.
coming in here. Let's go, baby.
Knocked one right here.
There's one coming in. Yep, let's get him.
Knocked another one, but I'm out of ammo.
You knocked him. Kill the guy you knocked in.
Let me get this
He probably
ammo
isn't-
real quick.
Where's the guy that you just? Oh, I see the guy that you-
Oh! He's in this building. There's another one right here in this building. Oh shit. There's another one right here.
You got somebody else over there by you?
Yeah, I got knocked him though. There's another one. Oh shit.
I just killed another guy over by me. Where's your? I got the guy in the way.
Died.
He's down.
Okay, we can go get DK up now.
I'm gonna hit this
This
just
should be the whole team. Yeah. Watch my back. You can get what you gotta get. We're good. Alright. Man, I'm gonna just keep this. This thing is just too good. I'm just shooting this trailer. Oh, here goes a guy on me. Hey, what the heck? Oh, he's way up there?
No, he's wrong.
Is he by you?
No, somebody's over here by banana.
Got that one. Where are they at?
Banana got his guy.
No, I got that one.
Somebody else is over here.
Dang it, I need
Comes the
ammo.
guy's buddies. Oh, they're up on the hill.
I need ammo.
Over here somewhere. Here, there's probably some ammo right here. Here's some ammo right here. Right here. Look, all right here on this. On this thing.
Okay, I got it now.
Here you go. I'm dropping a little bit more of that. Here.
It's all good. Where's this guy at? Oh, you got him,
Oh,
right?
he's coming. He's coming. Nope, he's coming.
Oh, okay. He's right here by me. Got this one. There was another guy shooting though. Oh, he's behind you. Oh, okay, he's there. We'll upgrade one more time. If you see more, I need more AR ammo in a minute. Where's there? Where can we buy some? Is there some right there?
Hey, banana. You want a gold AR?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I already got a blue one. What kind of gold one you got? Oh, this is the one I got.
I'll take the other one that you got because I already got a gold one. I already got another gold one.
What?
Yeah, I just went to the back. I just bought a gold one from the vault right there, and I got it. So
I'll take this.
I'll take the one that you don't want. I'm gonna upgrade. I'll get me some.
Well, banana crazy. He hired somebody again. Alright, we could go to circle. Let me just head a little bit towards circle. Oh, guys, okay.
I see. That's the last guy over here.
Last guy over there. Can't be.
Yeah, you remember the team?
Oh, okay. Anybody need minis or anything? Nah.
Good. He just dropped a key though, and he had I think there was a gold pump back here, or a gold shot.
Circle. Heading in.
Yep. Let's go, banana. Hurry up.
Shots east. I'm gonna go towards the shots just to see. I don't know if I should.
You gotta be real close because the
Stop.
stone's right there. Then, oh shoot!
Are they underneath or? Oh, you went down
No,
there?
they're over there. Yeah.
I didn't
there's
wanna go
I was
in,
just
so-
trying to think. You gotta be pretty far.
Oh, they're down. We can down him. Oh yeah, here he
Oh,
is.
nice.
I got 10 ammo.
10 here.
Alright. I don't have an SMG though.
Snap. Well,
Do you want the SMG back or SMG ammo?
yeah, I have the SMG, I guess. Here, I'll give you this one then. Here.
But I don't need it. I don't need SMG.
I got more. No, I got. Here, I'll give
More
you these.
AR? Okay, bet. Well, now I got 190, so yeah. We should be able to secure another kill. DK's watching our back. We're securing Storm. I'm gonna get high ground northwest over here, DK. There's shots fired far west. They're on top of the hill. I spotted them. Have no.
Oh yeah. There's somewhere here. Hey, there's somewhere here also.
I just
watch out.
33'd him.
In the barn over here. Watch
There
out.
is.
Yeah, I saw one. He might be in the grass field, so watch out.
Ah, that makes total
shit,
sense. I just threw one of those flyer things to fly right here. I'm gonna get far right to see if this guy is in the.
Come on, banana,
bushes.
jump on.
I don't see the guy in the bushes you were talking about yet.
I don't either. He's probably hiding in the cornfields.
Is there somebody on the on the house or on the blimp?
No, there's somebody over here. Or let's see where.
We need to get out of here, right? Zip line. Zip line. Oh wait, no. Okay, I'm not. I'm running. I think you're right. There is some guy running with me. I think. Oh, there's a truck right here. You need to wait for you?
Yeah, I'm right ready to bind you. Oh.
Slide or something.
Yeah.
DK, you gonna hop in?
Oh my gosh.
He said no. He went up. Is he fighting? Or is there somebody fighting him?
I don't know, but it's too
Oh,
late.
yeah, we gotta get out of here anyway. I think he might have gotten away. He's kind of getting away. Oh shit.
You know what? I hate that person.
There's a video over there, but forget it, I guess. It's ticking hard.
Here, I got some of this chrome stuff on my splash.
Should I go over there and get the medi then?
Yeah. Oh, of course, yeah. I didn't even see that stuff over there. What else is
Oh, I
there?
can't get it. I
Go
got
over
it.
there.
I got it. Let's row, I guess. We gotta get up to DK, I think. Oh, there goes the grapple gun. Let me grab it real quick.
Nice. Hey, you know, there's another thing I'm gonna grab right here. I just saw. I'm gonna grab this car. That way
Alright.
we can
Alright, shoot.
have to.
Southwest. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna go over there. I might turn back to DK. There's a bouncer thing right here, actually. I was just peeking. I think they're up top. I'm gonna just use this bouncer to take a look at and see where they're at.
Alright.
Oh, they're right there. Coming across the hill. One in the water. I hit him 100.
What direction?
What? He just hit me like that? Oh my god, he's so good.
What direction?
Right there. I mean, they're probably far now. They're good, bro. They're freaking pro level or some shit. I'm gonna try to get high ground. I might be able to knock him. I had him whited. Shit. There's one behind this tree over here, and then there's a bunch of them downhill. They might be coming up on me. Oh, I knew it.
That's cool.
I don't know where they're at this point, but they're just all over.
Oh, they're right beside you. Get in if you
Run,
have
go, go, go! I can get out of here. Actually, I got one of those things to get out of here. Grapplers.
Hey, get in the car. Get in the car, bro.
No, you
in the
shouldn't.
car.
I don't know if you should. Maybe. Yeah. Well, the
Yeah,
car's
they're all
about to
sniping.
blow up. Go left. Go
Oh,
left.
good. Yeah,
What are you doing? Oh, dang! I didn't know
Get
you
high
could go up
ground.
here.
yeah.
Holy
With the
shit!
wheels.
Oh shit! That's it. I didn't know if we should get this guy or not.
Why is he shooting at us?
Should we get out of here? Or what?
Oh, that means somebody's nearby. Yeah, that was their teammate. He's right there up above. That means they're up there. They're up top. Watch out. They're up top. Oh, they're up in the head. They're up here. I heard saw.
Oh yeah, I saw him too.
They're up in the head. And they're down below. They're on the trail.
I need the hill.
I'm gonna go up there and try and get him.
No, not yet. Okay, fine.
I can wait.
If you want, you
I
can.
can wait.
Banana already went. Yeah, go, go, go. I mean, he already went. Dang it, the storm. I'm coming out of
Just
it.
go. Just start right there. Start here.
No, we
Let me
can't.
show-
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah, yeah.
CK, help.
I got plenty. I got life. Yeah, he doesn't know.
He doesn't know any better.
There's a bounce pad right up here. Hit the bounce pad. Oh, we got time.
I should have took the I had a little splash on me. I mean, I had freaking I had one of that spray. I didn't even realize I had spray. Dang, good thing. Oh, we tried.
Oh,
We got close, man. Jeez.
Oh, man.
That team was just freaking pro level, bro.
I didn't
That
get a chance
team
to
was
throw
straight
that.
pro
What
level,
the
bro.
fuck?
They were good. That team was aimed by all the way, dude.
I'm about to say that. That was pretty freaking funny. I am.
Man. I guess we'll do one more. I feel like I can get this dub, but I'm messing up.
Bro, this last kill we just played, this last game we just played, I had a fucking chrome I had a chrome grenade thing, and I had 4 life left, and I was gonna try and throw it down really quick and get some health. and I threw it straight. I threw it straight down, and as I threw it straight down, I do I do like the little poof to turn into a glob, but they shoot me at the same time. So I
Blew up.
I literally do a poof and I'm dead.
I saw that.
Oh god.
Let me go get my other hat.
That's where I want to be, and as an alien, that's who I want to see.
We need to go somewhere where we know, right? Wait, we already passed it. I don't even know what's over here. Should we go over here? Oh wait, down here somewhere? We're gonna get murdered so quick, right? Banana has a plan. Get on the mushroom. A 100 people landing here. Me and DK got all the weapons. No, DK got all the weapons. DK's going for him. He ain't playing no game. Where they at, DK? DK is eliminating boys. DK, if we don't get this dub, DK, I'm gonna be so mad. Is there somebody else over there, DK? Let's say there's somebody else by you,
Between
DK.
each game.
Each game? What do you mean?
Like I'm getting a little bit done here and a little bit done there.
You grinding on a different game?
No, I'm trying to get my dog shit fixed and like so I have to boil the chicken and then like fucking grind it up until I'm between each game I'm putting my headset down and I'm running in there to finish a little bit. And right now I just let him outside. He's getting old, so it's like it's a process with him. He doesn't like to eat just regular dog food. He has to, be pampered with chicken.
Right. That's DK hire everybody. So weird. Every time he lands, he's got somebody with him. I've never seen that before. He's got a personal bodyguard, I think.
At all times.
He must be rich. He ain't got no V-Bucks, though. You got one of them mean rich dads.
All right. Just gives him the card number here. Son, take it.
Yeah, no, I don't give him shit.
All right, yeah.
Did you get back? Oh, you're back, right? Man, the game's glitching. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get on a little earlier tomorrow and try to warm up.
Hold my headset down. Neil,
Mushrooms over here. Breakfast mushroom. Hey, there's some water holes over here. Did you see those water holes? Is that cool? You can take the water hole. Let me get this chest while we're at the water hole. Oh, it goes high. You know what? We can take it over here. Oh, guy right here. Guy right here. Don't be trying to snipe me, boy. Oh, shit. His buddy. Fuck is his buddy up top? Oh, shit. Up on top of the tree. Oh, no. Right here by me. Oh, wait. Never on top of the tree. I think he's on the tree. No, he's down below, I believe. He was just that good? I'm confused. I don't know where he's at.
how many people you think you got over there?
Oh, he's down below. He is. He was whited over there. I ran out of ammo though. I couldn't drop him.
Where at?
Every time,
Oh,
bro.
this
I'm
is it.
terrible with ammo. We're going over there. I gotta put my shotgun.
I see him. He's over here now. I tagged him again.
Where'd you say he was?
That's like right where you are kind of at right now.
Oh, yeah, I gotta get out of there anyway, right?
Yeah.
Are y'all gonna be able to get out good?
Yeah.
There's a car right here I'm taking. I'm gonna just pass up this fight and keep going on the street, like over here.
Heard.
That's what I'm thinking at least, unless they're like no choice but to fight them. Oh yeah, there's no choice but to fight these guys.
Somebody else is sniping at us right in front of him. By the truck. He's in the truck. No, let him get away. He's in the truck with you. He's in the truck with you.
How'd you get knocked? card him? No.
Oh, he didn't. Sweet. No, put it.
Look.
Hey, I got medis. You need medis?
Let's see.
2 med kits right there. You need it?
Look, no.
DMR Cobra, purple one. Oh my goodness.
Well, there's a purple cobra.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh shit. Okay, cool. There's another gun. I need one to the shops.
Why'd you leave, Banana? What you doing? DK, what are you doing, DK? You leaving? What you leaving for? Don't leave. I'm in. DK is playing dangerous.
Yeah.
I'm driving with you. I'm hanging on. I mean,
Oh, I heard.
oops, I jumped off.
There's a better truck up here. Good. I'm stuck in there. Oh, he took the damn truck.
Coming back. Let's get out of this storm. Wait, you need hills? I got hills. If you need.
Yeah.
Here. Boom.
Whew. Clutch.
Somebody flying? Somebody's flying? No.
Banana, come here. You wanna hold it? It still has 70. Do you wanna hold it? Got has shields.
Mm. Oh, you took the DMR? That's all good.
Yeah, do you want it? No, here, you can
Is this
have
the green one?
Yeah.
No, I don't really know. Just trying to see. I thought I heard somebody fighting. Right there, right there.
Damn, let's go.
Across the way. He's right behind this hill. Oh shit, is that behind us?
On the hill. No, on the hill way over here.
Oh.
There's another guy coming to the far right of us. His buddy is. I'm gonna cut him off.
Oh shit. Right on me.
What?
I can't get off of here.
Double hit at A. Double tap jump.
Ah! Stop shooting! Damn it! Yeah, I'm too tired. Damn! I guess we're gonna have to just call it, right?
Yeah.
What are you gonna? Damn! We should have had that. Right, we should have had these two
Dang
guys.
it.
Right.
No,
They
we
got
gotta
lucky.
find. We gotta get a banana mic or something.
Yeah, that too. Trios is harder with the
plug in.
mic. Yeah, with no mic.
Put in some headphones while they work.
Trios is a little bit harder. Oh, already DK? Hell yeah. Yeah, I think I'm just too tired probably.
I know I'm yawning.
Did you get any sleep earlier? A little bit?
No, I didn't. I
too
think
much.
I was actually sitting there, and then the vet called and said that somebody canceled, and so I ended up having to get some stuff ready for my dog and take my dog into town to go to like a checkup, and then went straight from there to the church thing, and yeah, I'm pretty tired.
Yeah. We could do a duo if you want to do another duo. See if we can get lucky.
Alright.
We would go back to lobby. I think we had to go back, yeah.
Yeah, I'm there.
Might be a little bit easier. Gotta get at least one dub. Let me see. There it is. I got a couple earlier, but we should be able to wipe this team out. Wipe some teams out. It was
Feel like
pretty
we can.
exciting though. Yeah.
What was it? What's what's wait, you're still doing the live feed, right?
Yeah. Time is it?
Cool. 1 o'clock pretty much on the dot.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, the more I stay on, the better, I guess. Some other people might pop in or something.
Right.
I don't know how the algorithm works. Plus, they like when you're just streaming. The algorithm.
Right. Yeah. I checked this at 2 hours. What is it? 2 hours and 4 minutes right now. Bad.
Nice. Yeah, whenever you start going after 2 hours, they start like bumping you up on the algorithm. The more consistently you go.
Oh, that's what's up. Where like it pops up in more people's feeds.
Yeah, and like in the Fortnite pages and like people who
Yep.
search for Fortnite content, and it pops up underneath there like the regular ones they're subscribed to. Then I will pop up underneath those ones as a recommendations. That's what they call it.
Right. That's what's up.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you don't post that much, you'll be rarely recommended. You'll be like at the bottom of the list. Okay. can come up here. I got a tree. Even
Oh
though
yeah,
it's
bet. I
super
got you.
far.
Yep. It doesn't matter. We'll go there. There's always something over there.
Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna auto run up there.
You're good. Oh, there's a llama too. I'm gonna be on the side of the llama and chase her towards you.
Nice. Oh yeah, there should be a. You don't have a gun? I got a gun. Oh, it's not a good one though. No. I'm not even hitting it. It was when it was the water, you couldn't hit it. Now I'm out of ammo. It only dropped AR. Oh no.
Damn it. Yeah, it is better to kill it, dude. Fucking hey, man. We didn't get a chance.
Yeah, you should. There was a bunch of guns that had landed right by the tree right here. You should have grabbed one. You can't land.
Yeah, should have grabbed. Yeah, should have grabbed the gun first.
You can't. You can never pickaxe one. You've tried them? Can you?
No, I was just gonna try and
I guess
chase him
maybe
towards you.
can. Oh.
But the bullshit is that as soon as I did that, I forgot. I was like, oh fuck, if we don't kill him in time, then it's, I'm not gonna get this forward.
Ah.
And that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, so another thing about, like the way you said, the stream, if it was on, it will, when it is on, and like whenever people are watching, for instance, like, even finding the truth, it actually can't be from somebody else, but, and also when you're giving the truth, other people, when they're watching it, it affects. Everything is basically affected by observation. So, observation changes the outcome of everything. For some reason, there's a lot of reasons, but depending on how we can explain it and understand it, there's something called the spooky law theory, or the Schrodinger, the cat in the box. It can either be alive or dead. Have you ever heard of that? I mean,
Nah.
it's both a dead and alive in the box. Yeah, there's a scientist called Schrodinger, and he basically added on to something called the spooky law theory that Einstein created, where like there can be like two instances at once, or there can be like I can't explain it right now, but yeah, well, that's part of what I think the CERN helped to realize, was that stuff was true, that observation changes everything, that the outcome of pretty much everything. So it's pretty weird.
Yeah. That and well, it does. I mean, experience as well, right?
Yeah, well, observation is like, you could just say, what could we, like when somebody looks at you, you perform different. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
You could put it that way. Other ways that it could, like in real life, like they did a science study to prove this stuff, but I'm trying to come up with some like examples of why it's important to know. Well, one is like that one rule, like Jesus only touches that one, and that has a lot to do with the observation. You'll learn a lot about. Oh yeah. Whenever you're learning yourself, you observe. So whatever you're observing, that's what you're becoming. You know, and we really want to become ourselves, and we don't want to observe the outer world. We want to observe inside.
True. When you observe the outside, it's kind of saying like you're starting to judge people, and I don't know. I guess I don't know. I guess it's how you perceive that, but to me when you say that, I perceive it as like, yeah, that's right, because like if you try to say something about the outside world, and you know you're trying to point something bad out when you got just as many flaws, you know.
Right. Yeah. And then, yeah, exactly. Another weird truth is that we're always talking to ourselves.
Yeah.
We're always, every time, looking and talking to ourselves. And we don't realize it. Like, is there a guy over there?
Yeah, two of them.
Okay, I'm gonna rush in on him.
Yeah, me too. Where was he at?
Got him. I don't think he had much.
Yeah, a key. You got.
Oh yeah, can you get out of there?
Yeah, there's two of them, so watch out. There's like one that's still above you over here, in front of you, to the left, to like the east, southeast.
Okay, gotcha.
I got some heals and stuff. And I got a, here you go.
And so whenever like the stream is on, or if somebody's listening, like DK, you won't be able to ask the same questions as you normally would. And like if you're not looking inside your heart and observing your true nature, then you won't be able to ask either. You know, and it won't become true. Like the outcome will be different. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Observation and outcome changes throughout life from the way we observe, and what we observe changes by what we act, you know, and everything is observed through light. You know, it's pretty interesting. Like you can only, if you're looking at your hand, you can only see the front of your hand. And if you have it, I'm saying, like, if you put your hand up, right,
in front
of your
like
face,
holding it straight, like, right, okay, like palm,
correct,
you
palm
know,
up,
palm face, yeah.
right, like talk to the hand, so you can only
Right.
see the back of your hand at that point, but the person in front of you can't see the back of your hand. He only sees the front of your hand, so his observation is totally different than yours. You see what I'm saying? You'll never be able to see, and there's a lot of other ways to describe that. That there's two guys over there to describe that back of that hand thing. Ooh, I missed it.
I gotta find a better gun.
Back of the hand thing, I forgot. There's a lot of
Oh,
a
he
couple
took the,
groups. Yeah,
He took the bullet
there
one
was
time.
two
He
of
might be
them.
coming in. They both are. No, one of them did. I think he's flying down though.
I might jump on this thing.
Heard.
Should we take the high one too?
Yeah, we can even land on top and maybe find a good position.
We can come here and grab a car and run to the other balloon to get on top of that balloon. Oh wait, which was the one
Oh,
in
shit.
circle?
Oh, they're right here on top. Oh, that's some bullshit. Oh my god, how the fuck do I get away?
They're on top of you?
No, they were on top of the balloon that I took. Fuck.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to take this truck.
Alright.
Oh, they're on me. Look down. Look, yeah, they're shooting at me from like right beside me. Coming from the bridge.
I think they're in a car too. You can be able to get away in that car?
Oh,
I
shit.
got it.
So slow.
We're in shambles. There's a guy over here too. Can we get a better
I'm
car?
gonna find a faster car, yeah. Where yeah, this one of these.
Oh, there's another one right here.
Two of them. Oh,
Two of
no,
them?
there's not two. No, I thought there was.
Oh, his friend is down here.
Oh shit.
Shit. Oh shit.
I just gotta chill right here in the hill level. I got the low level.
Oh, I see him.
Oh yeah. He's over by me. Fuck, I can't find him. Oh good god. God, he blended in on my screen. Holy shit.
Is there any gold ARs over there or anything?
And there's a gold sniper. I got a gold sub, but that's about it.
Okay, don't worry about it. We're good.
I have a gold DMR as well, but I don't have another thing as far as like a close combat gun.
Somebody on top of
No,
that
over there is.
building up there.
That's probably our bounty.
Oh, yeah, it is.
I see the bounty maybe on the ground.
If we can get to the other side. They're coming out.
Oh shit, I was about to get the guys open. Oh, he was shot.
Can you get out or what?
Yeah, no, I'm good. One guy was over here.
I was gonna say, let's
By
roll out
himself.
before we get into shambles.
Yeah.
Let's get far right. Far in. Oh, yeah, let's get to the back of this circle.
Alright.
Oh, there's a guy already getting to the back of it on top of this hill. There's two of them over here. Shit.
Oh, coming.
Ah, fuck. Fuck, we're dead. I should have not have went all the way to the back and I just couldn't think right. That was terrible. Well, at least we were still chatting.
Yeah. I'll have to reflect on what I heard tonight, because tonight was pretty good. So I don't really know of any good questions just yet, because it kind of answered some, you know.
Yeah, you
Um,
definitely don't want to cram too much in at once, because your
Right.
spirit has to have time to reflect and take it in, so to speak.
True.
'Cause everything goes into our subconscious. We're mostly living in the subconscious state. We're on autopilot and we don't even notice it. You know, that's the truth.
Right.
We can't be ourselves because we're always on autopilot. Whenever somebody looks at us, we do what they want us to say, to do. If we realize, if we notice it. Like, we wake up, we're like, oh, we gotta do this because our boss says this. We wake up, we gotta do this because our mom says that. We're not doing what we want. Never. And then sometimes we're slaves to our own body. Like sugar will become, there's different bacterias that will form from having too much sugar. So you'll have sugar cravings that control your body. You'll have other forms of food cravings that control you, so that will begin to control you as well. So you'll have habits, things like that, but they all come from people, and they come from feelings. They break down, but yeah, so they break down on a subconscious level,
Right.
Yeah, so let your conscience and everything, spirit, take it in, and as your questions come up, write them down and look them up, Google them, and then ask me later, reflect, and see what we can bring together. Because, yeah, I was definitely pumped up, and all day I was thinking of more stuff, but like as we get together and people are listening and stuff, it's hard to bring it all together.
Well, I also was kind of thinking to myself, it's crazy when you said that, like, you should learn about all gods, because they're all the same. And if you look closely enough, and you were saying, let me see how you worded it last night. You said,
Well, yeah, they're not necessarily all the same, but they're all trying to get to the same place.
yeah,
And to teach you the same thing. And if we look at all of the meanings and where they come from, they actually all come from the same place. So the place where they come from is an old, ancient, deities, Akhman Ra, and all those old deities. The stories of those get translated in different ways, and then different people, like Jesus, he was a real person. He translated the religion in a different way, because the religion was already there. Like, Moses and all them had already put place the Ten Commandments and all that before Jesus. So he just came in and tried to reiterate what they were doing. And the Ten Commandments and all that are just more stories that retell the story of Akhman Ra's old ancient beings. They've had stories that correlate and mix up the same. So they all have different stories and that correlate with each other. But when we look real deep into them, they're all like stemming from those same ancient ones. It's pretty weird, and a lot of it, some of it could be conspiracy or speculation or like coincidence, but when you break it all down, it's like to me, it's the stages of life that we go through, and each one of the stories can be taken in that form. Like we're born in the water in the womb, You know, so we automatically assumed that we were from Atlanta, so there was a big flood and the world was, we had to be recreated from a flood, which is kind of like a rebirth. So we dip ourselves in the water, but we're always lost because we came from a womb and we came from outer planets, so we're not from this planet particularly. This is not where we were born and we're not used to it. When we're coming here, we immediately get stuck and we have to breathe. If we hold our breath, we're gonna die because of the carbon dioxide. We have to let that out. Our body is able to transfer the bad air stuff and then the air that goes in and let out the bad stuff. So you can't hold it in or else you'll die. What's good for us, what can also die from it, you know? That's why we can't constantly breathe or hold our breath. It's pretty interesting, huh? Because so our body pushes out like the bad shit. It's like a constant cycle, but the same thing that's good can also kill you. You know.
Right.
And the water that's on our skin or the oils that are on our skin, that just repels water. I don't know why I was thinking about that, but the water would just literally tear it off our skin if it didn't have oil, if our body didn't make the oil. Because oil is repelling the water. You
Right.
let your skin get too dry, the water will just rip your skin off. It'll get too dry, and you know what I mean? It's fucking crazy. And our body's like mostly air that we create. Like we create the mass, but it's mostly air and empty space in the atoms because we're made of atoms. And if we look at atoms real closely, it's mostly made up of black matter. And the planet is also made up of black matter. That's empty space that we look around us. Mostly everything is space. It's what we call black matter. That's the most powerful force in the universe is black matter because it consumes mostly everything and it pushes the planets together and makes everything move. So that's another form of consciousness or God, the energy. We can't see it, but it's more powerful than anything else in the room, the stuff that we can't see.
Right.
Yeah,
Pretty much like some magnetic poles type shit.
pretty much. Yeah, it's all definitely wavelengths and spectrum on a different spectrum than we can see. There's like a ultraviolet, microwaves, infrared, all that stuff. Radio waves. That's what we listen to the radio on, you know.
Right.
And I think that's also we transfer data. I don't know, but just
But in a sense,
Wi-Fi. You know what I mean? You got to think about all those and the infrared and the X-ray scannings and all that. Those are just looking on different spectrums that our eye can't see. But like some
right.
dogs can see, of course, information's being transferred. So obviously it's real. It's being transferred through air. The information. So there's a lot of ways you can like know that it's true. And a lot of this stuff came from the findings of CERN and exploring how we were created and stuff. And our body is exactly like the universe. If you look at it real closely, there's so many identical truths to it. And like scientists break it down, and there's so many lectures, but it's just so much stuff. I guess they can't like push this type of teaching because Christianity is so big, and there has to be a submissive force in order for things to work properly.
Right.
Yeah, so there has to be a sort of a hierarchy, There has to be levels and cycles I believe that if everybody became enlightened or whatever, there'd be too much energy, and the world could possibly explode because of the amount of energy. When you become enlightened, you get super energized, and like you can do anything. Like around your time, you'll start feeling it. When you start feeling the powers, you can feel like you can fly or do anything in the world. And or you become God and all types of crazy stuff. It's you realize you have complete free will, and no matter what happens, you're gonna go to heaven or wherever you're gonna go to a better place, and your name's gonna be written in the books, basically. So if you feel like it, if you're like in an evil position or something clicks in your head, you'll just start doing whatever. I believe all mass shootings happen because of this. It's a improper inducement of enlightenment where they took on the God personality and they decided to take their, whatever into their own hands. And
But do you think it's them actually thinking that, or do you think it's God's plan?
mm, well, everything is his plan, so it's all
Right.
for
So
a
I'm
reason. But
right. That's what I'm saying. Like, so in a sense that the crime is being committed of a mass shooting, but it's for a reason. And so like whether it's them think like they might be actually thinking something, but it's not like really them. I don't know,
it
because like when
is
I
quite.
like does that make sense what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because like
Well, it's
because
never
if
really us. You know how I was saying, like if we really break it
right,
down, we're never really doing us for the most part. And until we do something like that. If you really wanted to do what you wanted to do, you'd probably do that. You see what I'm saying?
right,
And like to be quite honest, you have to forgive and get past being able to do that because you can, you know, and you should if you really wanted to. But like we tell you to do it in your mind and be able to walk through why the person hurt you so that way you can see how bad they were hurting inside. All those mass shootings, those are people who were hurting worse than anybody, you know. So of course it wasn't them, it was the pain, the people who hurt them, that caused
but at
that.
this right, but like the person though that's what like what I struggle with, I guess, is the fact that if there's a mass shooting, then uh, it's like I guess. Sorry, let me rephrase it for what I'm going to say. When there's a mass shooting, I'm a little confused on how it happens because is it the person going crazy, or
Yes,
is it, or is it part of God's plan to kind of influence people to start getting rid of negative things?
exactly. It's definitely his plan, and it's a part of the purge. um like all good evils, all great evils can't be done without intentions of good. So his intentions were good, all of
His
them,
intentions are good.
yes, the guy's intentions were good, so in his mind he was doing his purpose. That's what he had to do in order to liberate his spirit from the cruel world that we live in. He had to do that in order to make everybody see the truth. That's what we realize, and we can all do it. That's the martyr. But we shouldn't do it in that way. We should learn a better way. But the martyr does that, and suicide and all that. That's to tell your family. Oops, I just clapped. I didn't mean to clap on that. But that's to tell your family a sign and the peep to fight for a better reason for to live. You know what I mean? They weren't just doing that because they were hurting themselves. They wanted to be free and to free other people. So it's like all things that happen are for a reason that way. If you were to break it down, and you can explain them that way. Whoever's going through it, they have to be the one to tell me or to see this truth. It can't be just like, oh, making up stuff like a random topic and I start to talk about it and it's gonna click with you. It might make a little bit of sense, but it's not gonna liberate you, so to speak.
Well,
But
I
if you
guess what sucks in this. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
but if you ask more and more everything, like me, I didn't know what to ask, so I just looked everything up at that point because I was so confused and lost it. So what you're doing is good, just by starting to dip into learning everything that your mind could possibly learn and or remember, because all of it is like what I'm saying. You'll realize, well, I've actually heard that before, but I don't remember where I heard it from. It was like on a movie or a book or something. That everything has always been said before, and it's inside of our spirit and our heart. So even other languages will be able to like, wow, that language sounds cool. You've heard it before because it's like everything's already in your spirit. If one of your ancestors knew it, you know it too. And so that's an interesting fact that when you become aware, you'll start to get information and languages and visions. You'll see stuff that you've never seen before. And if you realize that you've already done it, especially when you were a kid, even now, probably like shit will pop into your head that you've never even known you knew about, you know?
Right.
Yeah, so those are some
I
crazy shit.
I feel like just sometimes no, I feel like, but sometimes I think about like the stuff that happens in the world, like the horror shit, like the bad shit.
Mm-hmm.
And so like you just said, like all good or all bad or all evil has good intentions, or how did you say it exactly?
All great evil.
All great
All
evil.
great. But if you were to really break it down, there is no evil. So yes, all evil would actually have good intentions. The person who's committing evil, he most likely had evil done to him, and he's only doing what he knows to do to show love or to show his self-love or the world that hated him the way he now, you know what I mean, hates the
Yeah, I know.
world, because the strongest form of hate is love, and that's why I say that it can't be done that way. It's a spectrum, and everything is like a thin line. That's why they say everything is a thin line between love and hate, because they're actually the same thing. You know,
Hmm.
you'll be surprised like how you can explain it.
Yeah, no, that makes sense how you just said it. I get it.
The best, like I always, the best way to explain it for me is like when a mother babies her child, she's showing him the most love, but in the end, with her actions, she's showing him the most hate because he ends up becoming weak.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If you baby your like, just kind of like, what's his name,
Dude, no, dude,
Broken, she's showing
straight up.
him the most
Yeah,
love, but in with her actions she's actually
yeah,
hating him, and she
yep.
doesn't
Same,
see it.
dude. I can admit that's what happened in our situation too. My with
And
me.
so
My
sometimes,
yeah,
like a dad who leaves his child because
yep.
he's an addict or his mother's crazy and he doesn't want to be there, guess what? He's showing his child the most love, because the child's gonna look up to the world as a father and look for God to be his strength, not a dad, and not especially a dad who doesn't really know about life. So he showed
Hmm.
the most love by leaving and not trying to stick around and do what he couldn't do. You know what I mean? So you could
Hmm.
say he's a deadbeat dad, he hates his kid, but you could also say he showed the most love and he loved him even more for letting him go and get adopted or get a stepdad or whatever it may be. You see? So that's the one way to look at it, that way. But when you break it down, there's so many ways to look at it. Even the person who gets raped, the person who rapes, the person who murders, why they murder. You could say all these stories on TV of, this dude did this evil, but if you were to tell me that let me look at it. Let me look at it deep enough, and I'll tell you why he did it, and there will be a justified reason, a good enough justified reason for all of us to say, "Oh, yeah, you're right. This happened. He did it for that reason," or you know what I mean. You might hear it on the TV, but a lot of times it'll be like, "Well, she dressed that way. She deserved it that way." No, that's not the only reason why. Um, there's always bottom lines to it, and sometimes like the person who's getting attacked, it wasn't like there are innocent people who get hurt. Don't get me wrong, but the person who hurt him, they were hurting even more most of the time. If you were to look deep into it. So not that it makes it right, but like it all balances out. We're just
Mhm.
bringing it up, and I can't really bring up a good enough way to analyze it because that
No, I'm
just
already
doesn't sound
analyzed.
right. It doesn't really sound
No, it
right, but
does. Yeah, no, it does. It does because I'm analyzing like the shit that.
and
Yeah.
the thing is that
Uh,
you don't want to have
uh,
any evil. You don't want to focus on any evil because God made everything in the earth, and He made everything as good. So if you can turn all evil to good, that's all we're
good.
doing here, and we're breaking it down to a
Right.
first principle method by making God's creation good, and it's a cycle. That all life is good, even if you're getting hurt at the time, or even if you saw somebody get hurt. If we were to break it down, you'll see that, that wasn't actually as bad as you thought. You might have been this
Right.
or that on TV and everybody yelling, but if we talk to each one of these people's families and talk to each one of the individuals, we'll see that everybody's okay, life is all right, and this happens. It happens for a big ass reason. That we're not focusing on that, we're focusing on the fear. you
Right.
know, because these mass shootings and the rapings, those are far and few in between. They rarely happen. We're focused on the fact that it happens, and we're not focusing on why it happens. You know what I mean? That's another thing. It's pretty interesting. If we were to all look at why they're happening, they'd probably stop happening. you know, all
Yeah.
these people who do it have a deep, clear message that they left behind. We're not looking at that, even if they hopped out and raped somebody, and they knew that person and they followed that person, raped that one person for a reason. They knew that their daddy could have possibly, spread that message, but most of the time that doesn't happen. But the people around them knew. Everybody around them know. Oh damn, she finally got raped or whatever. You know what I mean? Like he finally
Yep.
raped her, the neighbor finally raped her, or the guy got somebody to go and rape her, or some shit. There's always some bottom line. I'm not trying to say raping is good or nothing like that at all, but there's
No, no, yeah, but then you have to
always,
use a case like
always.
that because, yeah, you have to use something like that because then that shows exactly how severe it could be.
Because people are
Like
just
what, or
scared, and like, why are
yeah,
you scared? Show me the case and look deep into the case. Like, what are you scared of? I want to know exactly, and we'll overcome that fear because you're not that person. You don't have to be that person. If you make yourself that person, then you will be. It'll manifest it. You're constantly saying, I'm gonna get raped, I'm gonna get killed, I'm gonna get robbed. Well, then, yes, you will manifest that. For some reason, that's how it works. um the person that's freaking you keep saying that to is gonna tell somebody, or they're gonna like a dog sees fear, and when the dog wants to bite, he's gonna find the scariest person. You know what I mean?
right, yeah,
So it's like if you're constantly scared and you're telling your kids to be scared, running around with mace and neon shorts, booty shorts on, and whatever. You know what I mean? I don't know how they get it, but how they saw them in the middle of the night and get jumped out on. But they weren't wearing a freaking pistol or nothing like they should have been.
yeah,
But just, I'm saying every case, it could be any other case. It could have been during the
yeah,
day,
yeah,
or a kid, like little kids, that's different. Like you would say, dang, where was the mom? Where was this? Who was the person in the van? Who raped the person in the van? Or, what's wrong with the person in the van? Let me look at that. And then that's how we justify it. Like, oh, okay. Is the kid dead now, or what are we looking at? Who's the parents of the kid? And do we really have to fear that? Can that be you? And what are the circumstances that the chances of that happening? It's almost like freaking getting hit by a train or falling off a plane. So why are we even worried about this shit and being scared of it and talking about it? You see what I'm
So
saying? If we constantly
yeah,
talk about that shit, then it will happen.
well, then what about like with drunken driving? Like what about with cops trying to prevent drunk driving? Like sitting in the middle of
That's gonna
nowhere on the
cause it
road.
more. That's gonna cause it more. Anytime you tell somebody not to do something, they're gonna do it.
Right,
And they're
right.
the ones allowing the alcohol anyways. So we should talk about how we're gonna get alcohol off the streets, off the
Hmm.
people's hands. But you can never stop people from doing what they want to do, and that's even pretty rare. Like getting killed by a car accident. It's not too rare, but it's fairly rare. Like
Right.
it's hmm,
Same with the plane. People get worried about a plane, but you're more likely to die in a car crash.
way
You're like
more
100 times.
accidental.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
100 times. Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right. And we don't talk about that too much, but we can overcome that. The
Hmm.
airbags and all that. We're pretty safe. Don't go out in the middle of the night and stuff like that can prevent. Um, but yeah. And those drunk drivings are pretty interesting too because there's always a reason for that, and there's always a backstory and stuff you can follow those too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because sin catches up. Like karma and sin are real, and sometimes it catches up in those ways where, like I said, you've been manifesting it, and hate has always been in your life, and you've been greedy. Eventually, it's going to come back to you in different ways. It could be, that your kid might get ran over or something. Not saying that that's always. And I
Hmm.
actually, honestly,
Hmm.
don't really believe in it to be that way. I believe in that it's just life. It's the experience of life, and you have to take it as it comes, and it's all good. You have to forgive that person who was drinking, and they were obviously drinking because they didn't know how to, survive on their own, be happy, so they were hurting as it was just by drinking,
Yeah.
so I wouldn't never, um, hate them. I would have to, as a being of light and love, I would have to go out there and try to save my daughter. If she passes away in my hands, I would have to try to save him. And if he's just fine and dandy, I'd have to say, well, man, I'm sorry that you did this. I hope you feel better because you did something terrible with your life, by taking somebody else's life on accident. That's how I would have to look at it. And that
Hmm.
alone, if I were to do that, it would be powerful. And if I were to sit there and cry and moan and like normal, even that would be like try to waken people up. So it's still for a reason for God that the child still goes, the energy goes into the minds of the people who did this, and the people change the world, you know. So we're all changing the world through our energy in our lives. Our life is a sacrifice.
See, like I have a buddy that I worked with, and he actually just recently moved to Arkansas. And this dude was like one of the biggest church people you'll ever meet, like, or as far as growing up, he was.
Hmm.
And like he was like about to be like I mean, he was pretty much like a youth pastor, I should say. And he was doing all kinds of stuff, and all of a sudden he said that like he kind of started doing some research on stuff and just started looking into stuff, and he said that he kind of lost his faith a little bit as far as just um, being like as far as like just the church and stuff like that and Christianity. And uh, before he left though, he said that he said that he was praying about like a bunch of stuff was happening in his life. And um, towards the end though, he said he started to pray, and then stuff started to turn out for the better, so it kind of helped him uh, start believing again. But I would like when we were having conversations, like he would recite what the Bible says And he would be like, yeah, but guess what? They also did this, and then they did this, and they did that. And so how can somebody preach this yet, or how can the Bible say this, but yet the people who are promoting this are actually doing this? Meaning, like, the church people were slaughtering. I can't remember. He told me. I'll have to ask him. And I looked it up. And some of it, like, it was hard to find exactly like everything that he was talking about.
Mhm.
But pretty much it was just like when Christianity first came over here to the United States.
Mm.
Uh, and even back then, or even over not even here in the United States, but even in the other countries, like the
Mhm.
people who were spreading it were doing it by means of way of torture sometimes.
Mhm. Mhm.
And so same with the Indians. Like if the Indians like didn't convert, then they would be like they would be they would be cast out. And
Right.
so it's like sometimes even killed. You know what I mean? And so
Mhm.
it's like the he as you start, and then actually, so the Indians one's actually in like the textbooks, but as far as what he was talking about, he was talking about some other stuff, but it still made sense. It still lined up with like the Indian situation, and it's like that just made him stop believing. Like, he just kind of said it was a bunch of bullshit. But
Mm.
I don't know. It's weird. It's weird how like I forgot where I was going with that. Because I was gonna say a point to it. I don't know. It's just I feel like sometimes like I want to have a conversation with him just to see what uh
See where he's at. You should. I
le-
don't like. When's the last time you
well, I mean,
talked to him?
well, no,
How old is he?
it's been he's like 40, and it's been like 2 weeks, probably 3 weeks since I've seen him last.
Cause
And
that cause I went through something like that as well. And that's
eh,
the first stage of it, or that's the middle stage of it, because you get like I went through a stage where I didn't believe there was any God, and I went through an atheist stage, so I had to do a lot of studying in order to realize, because I thought you just died, go back to the dirt, and it was silence, you know, for a long time. And then I had to like do a lot of studying. But I had always, as a kid, I had seen visions and I felt spirits, and I had a lot of people tell me like that were like more higher. They told me, oh, I could see something in you, or they'd say random stuff that like made me know that there was something out there that, and they saw, and it was with me basically, helping me out whenever I prayed and stuff like that. I can just get stuff. I was like, dang, this is crazy. So but as I got older, like curses and all this bad shit happened with like the wives, and the businesses started failing, and I just wasn't in it. Well, really, not only that, I got everything I wanted, and it wasn't making me happy. So I kept wanting more and more, and I couldn't get what I wanted. So that's how I felt I was failing. You know, that's the truth. If you get what you want and it doesn't make you happy, you feel like a failure. And nobody
mhm.
can ever get what they want. Because if you get a house, you're gonna want a boat. You get your boat, you're gonna want a yacht. You know, you're gonna want an island. If you get one girl, you're gonna want two girls. You get three girls, you're gonna want a guy in there. You know what I mean? It's like gonna get just
Right.
crazy. Um, you're gonna want an
Yeah,
elephant in the fucking room or some shit. But it
right.
just like, until you're gonna kill yourself, you would like, there's just nothing that will satisfy the human soul and heart except for actual truth. And that is, going through that realization process, of alignment and connecting yourself with the earth and the body, spirit is super important. We can't rely on the things of the man-made items and the things of the world. Basically, it's
Mm.
a it's all written in the word, but it can be translated super simple into to basic translation English, or basic right now doable processes. It doesn't have to be as super esoteric or biblical and looking at,
Neo, get out!
spirits.
Neo! I didn't mean to yell in your ear. Keep going. I'm sorry. Because let me ask you this though. If you are like having a new problem, I should say that you've never experienced before. What's one of your would you do you try to pinpoint your problem and then look in the Bible for it, or pray about it, or what?
So like me, whenever I started, I had to go through it was a heartbreak, and that helped to build confidence and self-esteem. And that was like the biggest things right there. And then, but I think I know what you were about to try to say is.
What do you mean?
You said, because people were gonna go through those problems, and like you said, you're gonna either wonder why things are happening to me, or why is this truth, or is God real, and what's the heaven like, and all that. So you could definitely, what I would do is YouTube or Google it and watch videos. There's so many people, before there was a lot of good ones. Now there's just so many that are fake and trash, just random people just making these videos. To be honest, it's so hard to find good ones. But yeah, if you just pinpoint them, and you can look in the Bible, but the Bible is, you could look for verses that will go with it, but the Bible is more just the study throughout time, and then correlate your questions to what you've already read in the Bible, because it translates so many ways, and if you ask it in Google, then somebody else is just going to give you their opinion, and it could help, or but to me it's not going to help the best is if you learn exactly what you're trying to learn from the world, and then you relate it to the Bible, your experience.
See, I guess in a sense, sometimes I'm asking for your answer on what you would do in a situation sometimes, just because I don't know. I guess sometimes if you don't know what to do in a certain situation, what is your first step? I guess I'm just trying to figure out if you pray first, or if you kind of go look for answers. Because if you look on answers, I feel like, I don't know, for me personally, I feel like if you look for the answers online or something, there's just so many different answers, and you never know what you could actually believe in, or what could actually be true. And so it's I'm just trying to figure out, if you have a problem, what do you actually really do? You know what I'm saying?
So always pray. That's one thing that you cannot stop doing. Even when you're talking and stuff, you constantly learn how to just talk to the Lord. You're pretty much talking to yourself, but you're always thinking and praying. And especially if you're gonna have any problem, just pray. You can they say to sit next to a tree. That helped when I got, and just think, man, meditate and pray. And the Lord will showed you a sign.
That's so crazy that you say the tree thing, because I feel like but the other day I heard that you should
sit under a tree.
Sit under a tree while
That's
reading
what
a
you should
book,
do.
or holy shit. I feel like, dude, I can't remember where I saw this the other day, but it was talking about trees, and it was talking about how they absorb the carbon dioxide that we breathe out. and it was just saying that when you're next to the trees, if you can actually breathe a lot fresher air and you start having a lot clearer mind.
So
And
when
I
I
was
would get
like,
into like a real,
that's crazy, bro.
I would get into points where like if I would not move, I would stay. I would put my hands in a diamond shape and put them up to my forehead and not move until I told God, you need to tell me what I need to know about this question, or else I'm not moving. And I stood there looking at my hands until he told me exactly what that meant needed to be. And so I'd be like, "Bet I have to know this. I'm not gonna leave. I'm gonna stay here forever if I have to." And most of the time, I would just go under a tree. You know, that's what Buddha did, and that's one of the things
And
he
he
would
would give
do.
you and like you'd be looking for a keyword, right? Like
Yeah, he would
like a
pop it.
like right, yeah, okay.
The whole sentence, and like he would just give me the words and like the meaning, and I would be like blown away. Yeah, sometimes I wouldn't. It would take forever, and it'd just be like a quick sign, and I'd be like, "Okay, that's good." But sometimes like it just be coming after that and just be blown away by like the realities of how everything works, like how you can know this everything. And it's extremely like when you analyze stuff, you know enough memory, like you can walk into a room and know like who built the desk, what type of fabric, what type of metal, where the wood came from in the world, what brand it was made from, what type of screws they used, um, everything, how long it took to make it, the race, the cost it was to ship it, how many trucks it was to take, so you look at the paint was on the wall, was toned by this, you know what I mean? You look at and you know everything. There's not one thing you do not know. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? And you can like assume it if you think, oh, it's either Gateway, it's Sony or LG, or it could be any. With the size of it, it could be an off brand. You know what I mean? You don't know it to the T. Like if you see somebody walking with a limp, you know he's either got a bad hip, a bad knee, or a bad
Right.
back. And it doesn't matter which one it is. You just know he's got an injury.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And so if he's got it, you got it. You've been there too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it can correlate and all mix, and you can understand all truths if you can mix them together and bring the memory from the past to the present. That's what it's all about, is using your past memory in that moment right now to make the future better.
Better, yeah.
Yeah. It's a quick process, but you have to have good awareness. It's a super awareness. That's all it is you want to do, is get a better awareness. And in order to do that, you have to know your environment and your surroundings of who you are, and feel your body, feel your love, feel your pain, and experience it. It's a magnificent thing once you realize how lucky we are to be here, and how like we were just like breathe some air, and like can watch all this magic happen. And then we're gonna go back into the dirt, into peace. It's just like a lucky experience that we get, and it's just like a blink of an eye. I used to say we're a thought in God's mind, and like he's trying to fulfill like say a sentence basically, and we're just a simple thought or a word or a letter or something.
Right.
Yeah, and
Damn.
it's a lot, bro, because we're all words. We only perceive ourselves as words mostly.
Words, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
If
what
you break
everything.
down
Everything's
each
just
word,
words.
because if you didn't know love was, if we said love was pain, then you wouldn't know. If we said love was good, pain was good, you'd be looking for pain.
Right.
But if you really look at it, love hurts. It's hard to tell when you have a heartbreak, or when you like real deep in love. Butterflies, they feel the exact same. You know,
Yeah.
hot and cold could feel really close to the same. When they're at the real cold, it feels like hot. You know,
Hmm.
and real
Very
hot feels
true.
like cold, so it's hard to tell. You know, that's the spectrum thing that you can see the reality.
I kind of want to know how much dogs can really sense too. That's another thing that I really wanted to dive into. I don't know. It's
Do
so
that,
weird.
bro. Do that. You'll if you can look at the perspective of all the dogs, because dogs are super important. If you notice, everybody has a dog, without
Yeah.
thinking about it. Almost everybody grew up with a dog as a kid,
Yeah.
or they get one later, and it's just like a natural thing nobody thinks about. Why does everybody just have a dog? That's a spirit animal, and they're a part of our DNA as well. So learn
Right.
about it and see what they see, because they also control you as well. They control the entire world, moods and
They
stuff.
do. They do. That yeah.
Yes,
And I've been thinking about that just because it's like a dog is almost here just is here to it's like a big part of God's plan because they also teach you a lot of lessons,
big
you
time
know,
about love. Yeah,
about love, yes, and how and controlling yourself.
happiness. They can be
Yeah,
happy. They go out in the sun. They roll
yeah,
around in the grass. They heal. If you could be like a dog or a kid, you would be the best person in the world. Like, you
yeah.
would be. And that's how homeless people are. Like, that's why I love homeless
Right.
people. Because they
Yeah.
got it down for the most part. It's just unfortunate how they're mostly stuck and they don't have the knowledge yet, but they got the spirit.
True.
They're not trying to waste anything. They're trying to help people. They're working together. They're not being told what to do. They're being themselves for the most part, even though it's pretty shitty. They just don't know who they are. But they're
Hmm.
finding themselves. At least they're looking. They're not being told what to do. Everybody else is being told what to do. They're not being themselves, and they're always sad. They're wondering why they can't get the promotion, why their kids are being, um, being raped or whatever. And that's why, it's because they've been running from truth and not teaching truth. So all these bad things are going to happen around them.
But it's like who? But it's like who? But for me, it's like who in the end is going through more pain, the homeless guy or the guy who gets to an argument with his wife? Or I should say, the homeless guy who never really gets to eat, never really he's kind of always never has really clothes. He wishes he had some of the stuff,
Hmm.
or
Hmm.
or the guy that argues with his wife every night. You know,
Yeah, so they're about the way you said it, they're about the same.
because it's like I believe that the homeless people have like the spirit. They just they're just like trapped as well. But it's like what's preventing people from going? Why don't people want to be homeless? If everybody has if most homeless people have this spirit, why? And that's what we're supposed to kind of be about is the spirit.
Lord even says, sell all your things.
Yes. Why is it not that we're trying to be homeless? Why? I don't know. And it's like the homeless, they want to have a house.
And so whenever we become enlightened, we feel the need to like minimalize, go green, and save the world, all this stuff. And that's a part of what the homeless people are trying to do as well. Dang, I just got lost in my thought. Um, but yeah, that's pretty interesting how like minimalizing and going green, trying to get healthy. That's the first parts of the awakening. So
But
sometimes,
so no, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no,
It's
go
part
ahead.
of the. It's the. You said it's the first part of the awakenings, and sometimes what?
And sometimes people get stuck in it and they just stay like in the green phase. because you're supposed to like evolve into other phases. In fact, you don't get stuck in the one like awakening phase. Some people get stuck in the conspiracy where everybody's against you phase. So when you evolve, you start to go into a non-duality. That's what they call it.
Well, I mean, if you're supposed to like not really, I mean, if you're supposed to like, not really have all these possessions and stuff, but like a homeless person, they want a home, and because at a home, like you're safer, like you can brush your teeth more consistently, and then like brushing your teeth consistently is really good for your health. So it's like having a house is kind of good for your health. But at the
Right.
same time, like that can
So
also
a lot of this has
make you
to do
greedy.
with losing the ego and learning about death. That's all we're actually doing in life is subconsciously wanting to know about death. For some reason our spirit needs to know about death. And everything we do is that. So subconsciously we're trying to get rid of the ego, and ego is a form of death. That's why Jesus said you must die to the cross and bear your sins. That's when you get rid of your ego, the person that you were told to be, and you liberate yourself to become the person you want to be, and you get your power to do great things. So you go through these stages of purging. You have to forgive all the people who hurt you, and start to do a lot of stuff, get rid of the shit that you don't need, and become healthy in your body, and start to love yourself more, and then the ego will start to go away. Then you're free. And then you learn about death. Oh yeah, the only way to do it is if you can learn about death and see that you're mortal. Because everybody here that thinks they're good shit, they're badass, they don't realize that they're mortal. Until they did, then they would stop doing what they're doing and start doing what God wants them to do. Because you're short lived, and when you die, you're gonna go into the dirt, and nobody's gonna give a shit about you.
Right.
And that's the fucking truth. We don't have anything you can say all this shit about heaven. Who's there that you know right now, and can we go see them? No, we know that they're in the fucking dirt, and you're gonna go there too. Now we all remember them. Who do we know that we remember? All these good ass people. So do you want to be remembered like them? You know what I mean? Or do you want to just
Right.
so your spirit also goes into your DNA, like your kids, or even if you don't have kids, you're still gonna be like one of your nieces will look like you, one of your
Right.
great descendants will look like you. So you're not gonna be completely in the dirt. Your spirit goes out to relive, and they
Not
say
even
that,
necessarily. Go ahead. I'm sorry. And they say that what?
it could be a reincarnation thing, but I don't necessarily believe in the reincarnation in that way. I think the energy can go into a tree, into a dog, and I believe that our energy, we've all been that before. And the highest level, like if the purpose I told you doesn't commence to fulfill, then it just goes into another person. But it's not you, it's just the spirit. You're not you, actually, you're just the spirit. So you're gonna go into another dog or to a cat until you become the ultimate human being and fulfill the purpose. So the human being is the last. So there was the fish, there was the dog, the cat, the tree. So you were all of that, and now you become the human being, and you become the ultimate human being by freeing yourself, the liberated human being. That's the one who can speak freely like me and say whatever the fuck I want and not care about money, you know.
Right.
And tell you the literal truth, and I know that God is with me, not like these other guys. And I love those other guys. I'll attempt to tell them if they were alone or whatever with me, because I believe that's how everything works. It's alone with God and with you can reach people, where two or more is gathered, in his name, it gets greater. But if there's skeptics and people who fear, that's going to make things worse.
Very true.
So it has to be a personal relationship, and that's where truth is found. It can't. That's the 1%. You know, it can't be 10 people. Technically trying to heal you, and you get healed. No, it's you healing that 1% of your body, your heart, healing your spirit. Through these 10 people, that might be possible. But in the end, it's always going to be a personal thing. So when you go through your awakening and your whatever, it's going to be on your own during meditation, in your room, like the Lord said, go into a private place and pray, stuff like that.
Mm.
Trust me, it's wild. It's literally unexplainable. That's my job, is to attempt to try and explain it and tell people to explain it more. I think every movie, every song, every book, they're all trying to tell you the truth. And if you look at them, that's exactly what they're doing.
Yeah.
They do it like about the Bible. So if you break every movie down, you'll be like, oh, that relates to the Bible in this way, little story of the Bible. But it's really about truth, and now it's about enlightenment, and about like Matrix, and about healing. Everything, is about healing. Truth is about healing. Love. So there's a lot of words you can describe it as, but they're all boiling down to the same things that life is giving us. This is life here. We all got our own perspectives. Life. Nobody has the same exact perspectives. Yet we're all human beings that live the exact same life and have the exact same feelings. So think about that. Everybody was born of a woman. Everybody's going to die and go back to the dirt. Nobody is not going to have their heart not broken. Nobody is not going to not have their bones broken or hurt. You know what I mean? Their head's going to hurt. Their butt's going to hurt. All the same exact feelings that they're going to feel at one point, not at the same time, but at one point in life, they're going to feel them. You see, and you can think about it and you can be like, yeah, you're right. If you have it on a minute scale, you can also think about it and understand how it feels on a larger scale. Like if you lose a leg, or you get hit on the toe, you can imagine how it feels to lose a toe or whatever. If you lose an arm, you can imagine how it feels to lose a leg.
Right.
So all these things already. And you know what I mean? It's like if you break things down, you can know the feelings and know the truth and see that it's all good and love and okay. So if we ever need to worry and have questions, we can break them down in that way and know that that first of all, that they can be known and that they will be good.
Good. Yeah. Huh.
Yes, that's for sure. So you don't ever have to say I'm lost and I'm thinking the world's bad. Nuh-uh, you never will have to say that. Because if you break it down, it's never like that. The Lord says it in Himself. Because I was literally going to commit suicide before I realized that there was something called enlightenment, and I looked into meditation and stuff. I had tried like all types of different practices, fasting, sleep deprivation, and like stuff to just like crazy stuff, just to see how far my body can take life before committing suicide, basically. And those truths started, like, I guess, inducing that chemical in the brain to like tell me that I was gonna get ready to start dying or something. And I started to be able to see my whole life flash before my eyes. That's how I knew that, like, I can see all the kids getting raped and the rapers. I could see what they were feeling when they were doing it. And the feelings were about the same, like the person who was raping the person felt just as bad as the person getting raped, or if not worse, you know? So I was like, whoa, this is fucking crazy. He feels worse. and then the person in the inside of getting raped felt, you know, a certain way, and it was like similar or whatever, and it's just like you could see murders, and you became the murderer, and then you were like you became the rapist, and you became like you watched all the lives of everybody you've ever seen in your entire lives of all the movies, and you were the main character, and you flashes before your eyes all the way from the beginning to the end. It's fucking nuts, bro. Like a movie. And so all those movies that we saw, that shit is real. Right before you die, your life actually flashes before your eyes in a sense that way. Or it can happen while you're still alive, obviously.
Right.
Yeah, and I've tried to do it still while I was meditating. I haven't really been able to do it much. I've been able to do the astral traveling a lot, where you can come out of your body and go into other places of the world. So that is or and I have been able to like lose thought, where you just stop thinking, and your mind, I mean, you think but you don't know what you're thinking about. You don't control your thoughts, so it's like a free form of thinking, and your eyes kind of just roll back to your head, and you just kind of just sit there, and you don't have to worry about nothing. It's like you're in a different land almost, and you can just go and be whatever you want. Like your dreams come true in a sense, and then you come back to reality. It's like, oh fuck, whatever. You know, you can still go manifest those things, but you know, problems. I mean, I guess like you still have little problems and stuff. You know, after you become enlightened, but you just see that everything is like a easy. You know,
Right.
it's not worth anything major compared to.
Everything's in God's control. And everything's. I think. Yeah. I don't know.
Exactly, yeah, and it's he says
Mm.
it's like says it so clear. It's like, why are you worrying? Let the worries, let the what do you say? Let the birds, or even the birds don't worry about what they're gonna eat, and the flowers don't worry about what they're gonna wear, but they're the most beautiful things. So why are you worried about what you're gonna eat and what you're gonna wear? That's basically what people are doing by going to work and having to toil, because they're worried about what they're gonna put on the plate, what they're gonna wear, you know, the next day to look good. They're toiling for no reason. So when you realize that, you see that you've been hurting yourself. That's why he says you know not what you do, and it's a terrible thing to see, that you've been hurting the land, hurting yourself, and not giving your spirit what it needs. You know, and the people around you the love they need. And really, it's yourself. Like you haven't been giving yourself what you need. It's the hardest truth. It's wild,
Hmm.
but you can get there though. Like we all can get there, and we should be focusing like what you're doing, just asking questions. Get them down, man. Just get honest with yourself, and that's all that really counts. And um, write down everything, because you asking these questions, you're gonna be able to answer them on your own. I'll give you a few little inputs, but the Lord's gonna bring them to you, and you can start to ask these questions to yourself, and just sit by the tree for a little while.
That's why I honestly like asking you the questions, because I feel like as you start talking and as you start giving your perspective, I get the answers already. Like the ones that I'm wondering. It's so fucking weird. It's so like right now as you're speaking, I've had questions in my head, and so like even though some of the stuff that I'm talking about, or you say it's not questions, it might not be like full complete thoughts or whatever, but you kind of get the gist of what I'm saying, and then you go off on your shit. You're actually answering when you go off on your shit. You're answering the things that I'm thinking of, and
Nice.
it's
Okay.
you know what I'm saying. So it's weird, and it's happened both last night and tonight, and it's really weird, man. It's so fucking cool
Sweet.
though. I
Yeah,
fucking
maybe
love
we
it,
might
dude.
have to start praying a little bit more and getting the spirit involved. I'm
Yeah,
not
just cause
opposed to
it's
it.
just cause I just feel like, man, I just feel like, dude, I feel like every time I talk to you about some belief shit, it's like I get the answers of what I'm trying to find out, or not necessarily all of them, but I get another answer that I've always wondered about. You know what I mean? And God helps me. God answers it for me. It's so weird. It's so freaking weird, dude. It's so weird. Like it's just happened. It's like happened about 10 times, 10 times
good
within
to
like the
hear.
last 5 minutes, bro. Like you talking.
Good to hear.
Oh my gosh.
He
I
loves.
still there's still just some things that I still gotta I guess, I guess I just gotta write down and pray about it because I feel like uh I guess that's what I need to
Definitely.
do. Unbelievable. It's so crazy, dude. This is so crazy. I
Definitely.
swear this is like an enlightenment for me. This is so crazy.
You feeling this? You feeling good? That's
Oh my
nice,
god.
man. It's
I
all
am,
about
bro.
feelings, man.
I am. I don't even, dude. I'm put it this way. Put it this way. When I went to bed last night, I don't even really feel like I went to bed.
Ah, there you
It is.
go.
It is the weirdest thing, dude. No, I seriously. I woke up. I don't even know honestly. I don't even know if I woke up. I don't even know honestly. I will
Yes,
tell you this though.
that's
I will tell you this though. I will tell you this. It was like the longest 7 hours sleep, maybe 6 hours. I don't even know. Probably 8 hours sleep.
yeah.
It was a long sleep, right? But
Yeah.
but it seemed like it was so short, right?
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
And in this dream, this place that I went to, whatever the fuck this was, bro, whatever this fucking place I went to, dog. I'm sitting there, dude, and I did this last night. I did the whole fucking thing where I started thinking about this fucking just like happy place, bro, like badass place. And I started thinking about like, uh, I don't even know how. I don't even know, honestly. I'll have to go back to the video tomorrow from yesterday to see what it was because I thought about something we talked about, the way you worded it. So, anyway, last night I'm sitting here in my bed. I'm laying down and I just kind of close my eyes and I picture myself at this place being like this person and I was really really happy and I didn't have anything. I was just really happy, right?
Mhm.
And I'm like, damn, what Q told me really fucking worked, dude. What DJ told me really fucking worked. And all of a sudden, dude, I swear, bro, you're fucking like just I don't even know if it was your whole body. It was at least your top half of your body. The top portion of your body, not necessarily the arms, but just like from your chest up.
Mhm.
You had like this, you had like you were like it was a white, maybe white goldish or aurora around you, bro, right?
Mhm.
And you were like, and I swear, bro, I'm not even playing, dude. You were looking at me and you're like, bro, how does it feel? And I was like, I was like, this is it, huh? And you're like, yeah, this is it. And I was like, dude, this is fucking crazy, man. I was literally tripping in the fucking spot, bro.
Wow,
I'm
that's
not even kidding.
insane.
And this is what happened, dude. This is what happened, bro. I'm at this spot for literally this whole entire nap, dude. This whole entire nap last night. The whole entire fucking time that I was sleeping last night.
What the?
I was sitting here with you at this spot and we were literally just fucking smiling and like just enjoying the fact that we fucking have discovered a part about
Man,
life. Yes,
that is
yes.
so tight.
And I swear, when I woke up, bro, from like when the fucking meeting ended, I woke up, bro. It was
What
like
the
it was like
fuck? That
yeah,
is
like
insane.
we're sitting here in this goldish whitish aurora and we're just smiling. We're like, yeah, dude, we did it, bro. Like we figured out a good key of life, dude. Like
That's
this is it. You
cool.
just have to picture yourself and imagine this shit and you can an accomplishment. And it was like, dude, all right, Chase, I'll see you tomorrow, man. And all of a sudden, like the dream fucking ends, and I wake up and I was like, damn, I felt so refreshed. I felt so good. I felt like I just was $1,000,000, and I was like, holy shit. It is like,
Yeah,
oh my god, dude.
that's why you said, oh, I woke up refreshed or something.
No, my gosh, yeah, dude. I'm telling you, bro. It was one of the coolest dreams. It is the coolest dream I've ever had in my life. It is the coolest, and it
Nice.
was like the most vivid dream I've ever
That's
had
a
in my life.
super good sign then,
Yeah.
actually. Cause yeah, that's one
Yeah,
of the clearest signs right there that I've ever heard.
yeah, yeah. It was one of the most
Nice.
vivid ones. It was really fucking cool, dude.
Well, and they actually say that dreams only last like 45 seconds, and it takes like 2.5 hours to get into a deep sleep just to get to that 45 seconds. But people who meditate a lot are able to get there at will, pretty much. But the deep
Right,
sleep is the most important part of our lives because that what you went into that that shapes what your future is going to be. So you just gave yourself the ability to get to heaven now, in the real life
right,
or again in your
right.
dream. Basically, you can go
And
there every
yeah,
night now
and yeah.
and wake up feeling the same way you did if you tap into this truth, and
If
you'll
I tap into it,
eventually,
yeah,
yes, and
yep,
eventually you'll
yeah.
get, that's what I did, and that's how I got where I'm at now. People give me
Oh,
everything by the way I feel. They see that I deserve it and need it, and I'm spreading love, and that's how it works. Like, I placed myself into success before I became successful
mm,
through that message right there. And God gave me that, He gave it to you. You just had it. So that was a major blessing for you. And you're at the age where you deserve it, and it's gonna be like something that can save your family and everybody
right.
bro, for real. It's
Yeah.
crazy. I'm glad
This
you told me that.
it's a yeah, it's unexplainable, dude. It's very unexplainable. It's
That's
really it
just
was
the first step, bro. Like, seriously,
bro.
that's just a good glimpse of it, honestly.
I
You
even
can,
get kind of get I even like get the chills talking about it because it was almost like it was almost like a like when you get excited sometimes. I don't know. I feel like sometimes, like when I get excited, I get like this. I get like the shakes. I get like the shivers or something. I don't know.
mm-hmm.
And it's like as soon as I was waking up out of that dream, that's what I was feeling, like the shivering, kind of cold, but I was really happy. It was like a rush of something that I don't even I can't explain that feeling, obviously, but
Wow,
it was like
yeah.
it was like a cold rush of of the most purest air that I've like when I woke up, bro. It was the craziest thing. It was like the purest, coldest, freshest thing that I've ever
Deep,
fucking felt, dude. It was so fucking weird, dude.
deep, yeah. Write that
Oh,
down too, or well, you will never forget
I
that.
am.
But I'm telling
Yeah, I'm
you,
never gonna. Yeah,
yeah,
I'll
you'll
never
never
forget
forget
that,
that.
dude. Yeah,
And then there's gonna be
yeah.
another. There'll be at least a few more like that, bro, that you'll never forget. And it's like your baptism, pretty much. These are your second awakenings or your rebirths, where you lose your
Right.
ego, and you're there, bro. I could see that you're ready to lose the ego by just from your Facebook page and stuff like that. People who are trapped in their egos will constantly post shit on their Facebook page and like looking for, recognition and
Right.
whatever they call it. But they're a little bit further. You got to start getting rid of all your Facebook posts and pictures, and you got to go through the purge first, and before you can reach to where you're at. So you're at a more advanced level. You had a near death experience. You've had a lot of heartbreaks, of course. You've had tragic events, like, all over the place. So that's what it really
Uh,
takes to understand life and the meaning of it.
yeah, but it also like we were saying though that like last night, like it was mentioned that it also involves people like who you surround yourself. Or that's like not necessarily who you surround yourself, but uh, the people who you surround yourself, if they are also after that same thing, then it also helps. And in a sense, I guess I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
For me personally, I feel like when you said you were real religious, it already gave me that what is it? What's the word I'm thinking of? You already it was almost like a comfort zone, right?
Familiarity, yeah.
Familiar, yeah, yeah, exactly. So it was like already like right then I in the with the conversations that we've had, I did not know you were religious. I knew like you told me some of the stuff that you've been through and whatnot, but I didn't know you were religious. And so when you told me that, I was like, oh shit. And and then I was just like, when you started talking about some shit and just the way you worded shit, I was like, damn, okay, this is kind of making me feel good right now because like it's like God was answering my questions through you. Like straight up last night, it was a badass, dude. And then I woke up today, and I was like, holy shit. And then the dude fucking says the same shit you do. And even tonight, you're like I said, you're answering the questions. Like you're answering the questions, and I'm thinking, it's so unexplainable, dude. Holy fucking shit, I can't even fucking grasp it right now. It's so weird.
Nice.
It's so weird, bro.
Yeah, and like the people around us, we sometimes we have to get rid of them, but like our family, we can never get rid of our family. We need to save our family. A lot of people that I believe they say get rid of your family if they're bad. I don't say that. I say that we need to help them, but we need to boundary ourselves. If they're, the way we boundary ourselves is just be honest, learn how to speak truth, like tell the truth to our loved ones as much as possible, and learn how to do that, but don't leave them or anything like that. So we're going to be talking about that more.
Well, what if that's not? Yeah, yeah. We definitely need to talk about that more because that's what I feel like. Well, we can save that for tomorrow. I guess. Yeah, we'll save that for tomorrow.
Yeah,
for
let's
sure.
do that.
Because I definitely. Yeah, let me write that down. Hold on, let me write that down so we can go over that. Hold on.
Yeah, business and family are going to be our next couple topics that come with love.
And family, like, don't turn your back. Hold on. Don't. Because I'm gonna go and I'm gonna ask more questions about that. That's cool.
Yeah,
'Cause I'm
'cause
sure-
you are gonna
I'm
have to
sure.
like put up boundaries and stop hanging around with friends, or even like put boundaries up against it, because you're gonna have to like stop doing like excessive masturbations for a little while, excessive eating, excessive, certain things to just
Right.
like you're basically trying to gain discipline, and after you get over them for a little while and you learn that you can overcome your discipline, overcome anything. You can fast for 2 days, you can do whatever, not holler at women, every time you see them. All these things are just things that manipulate our spirits, not allow us to be free. But once we overcome them, we become free and not ever need them again. And so that's a liberation process. So you may have to put those boundaries up and stuff, but don't like run away from them and be like, well, I could never masturbate again, or I could never look at a woman again because it's evil, and can't be around my dad because he drinks too much, or my mom does this, she's evil, she spends her money over here, or whatever, you know what I mean? That's just judging people still, and those are the people that you really love, and that's who you're gonna become, and those are your family, you keep that shit up. So you need to learn how to forgive them and see how you can try to change the cycle, break the cycle. If not, it's going to be inside of you, and you take the hate. Everything you hate, you end up becoming, and that's what you really want, believe it or not. You wouldn't recognize anything that you hate unless you wanted it. You would look past it,
True.
If you didn't want it, you would simply look past it. If you see something that you hate, it's because you can't have it. It's a bad fact that people, when I hear people talking about, oh, I hate this, they don't know what they're saying, especially if they're saying like, I hate rapists. That means that they want to fucking rape somebody. Dumbasses. But they know they can't. And if they didn't care, then they would just shut the hell up and quit saying it. Just go about their lives. And if they see somebody rape, do something about it. Then don't say nothing about it. You don't even know anybody who's freaking raped, or probably raped somebody himself.
Right.
For all we know, but like I said, that's just the most extreme one. But look at everything you hate. It's because you want to do it.
Very true.
Your mind would not recognize it. Your mind does not work that way. And if you look at the way we're talking, like if you tell somebody, oh, you need to go clean up your room, you need to go do this, why aren't you eating? You're really telling yourself, oh shit, if you really look, you probably just got done cleaning your room and you hated it, or your room's still messy, you threw it underneath the bed, whatever it is, it doesn't really matter. But we're talking to ourselves almost 100% of the times. Like, even when I'm talking to you right now, I'm actually reiterating all the stuff that's in my mind and my heart. I'm just pouring it back out to you,
Right.
to try to get myself in a better position in my spirit. And somehow it just works that way. Like for the people who come in front of me, God puts them there for a reason so they can hear it as well. So it's like, but if you notice, just watch whoever starts talking to you, just watch how they're talking. That's why I say they're talking in reverse, because they're talking to themselves.
Very true.
Yeah. So be careful how you talk to people as well. You're also, don't judge anybody. Don't do that. Start learning to think in reverse. You'll see it. It'd be awesome.
Oh man, I've been writing stuff down as you've been talking. So, because I got like 3 main things that I'm gonna touch on tomorrow, for sure. That's what's up, dude. That's what's up.
2:30. Get it.
Yep. All right, bro. I'll see you tomorrow then, and we'll run this and get some dubs.
For sure. I'll text you in the morning and stuff and check in. We'll chat.
Yep,
All right, brother. Love you, man.
bro. Love you, bro. Dude, appreciate everything, man.
Hell yeah. You know it.
Yeah.
Appreciate
All right,
you.
dude. Later.
Good night. All right, guys. We had another good stream with my boy Chase over here. We are learning about enlightenment, about love, about business and family. Let us know if you got anything from today. If not, that is quite okay. We understand everybody's in a different place in their life. Not everybody needs to know about truth and about this message. If you are in a certain place where you need to know something and you are confused and lost, do me a favor and hit me up in the DMs. We would love to know and see if we can help you or point you in the direction of getting some personal inspiration, personal improvement, personal development, and some personal healing. Most importantly, your heart needs to become pure, needs to become whole, so that way your whole body can learn to heal from within. It's all about your heart, guys. If you can heal your heart, you can heal your mind, and your body will become better. All right, that's it for tonight. This is QS Plays, and I love you.